All right, chat. EWC starts today. Fnatic versus CAG. CAG, number one team out of Japan, APAC North. Fnatic, as we know, took down G2 in a huge upset. I have Fnatic as one of the two teams making it out of the group stages, but we'll see. Because if any of them get knocked into the lower bracket, they can go against the number one team from the other group.
They haven't won a map in over a year on that
Think of the prime sub.
And for Fnatic, of course, they are underdogs in their own right. 7th place in Europe just 3 months ago, and now they're back into it. They're back on stage, and it's a chance for them to show that they can play at the top level, not just domestically, but here on the world stage as well.
Of course, no big surprise here. We see a shield ban right off the rip here, and I think that's going to be the big focus point for me between CAG Bavarial and Fnatic. For both teams attacking side, we have to look at Anderson and DD playing the shield, and of course Smith playing them from the side of Fnatic. I think it's going to be instrumental. So right here, Fnatic, they're betting out the Monty and the Grim, targeting a lot of execution, information gathering from CAG Bavarial. And you might be thinking, why would they need information? They're a team from Japan. They're just going to go in there and just take gunfights. No.
Well, my will counter the sense in the Ying if it gets late round.
A bit of a new look on them. They're much more calculated, much more strategic. And when you're playing that sort of playstyle, you need information to make decisions accurately, and it's why they love playing operators like your Grim, like your Monty and Bend Away. But they also love to play the disruption game. That's the second side.
I mean, I guess, okay, well, mine's also good for holding down blue. I mean, you can be playing server, actually. Oh my god, Dynamic Grass, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Holy shit, Dynamic Grass, I fucking appreciate you, man.
To me, all eyes are on CAG.
Thank you so much, Dynamic Grass.
Is very much attacker-sided.
For the fucking 10 gifted space.
I look at what Anderson can achieve on that blitz. I look at a lineup like this with so much tactical potential with the sends to create
efficiency on the clear right now. I mean, they're against the bunker strat.
To go for a flash exclusive play.
Anton's going directly to open area.
Into Printer very early. He's into open area.
They get it
he wants to try and clear out a lot of this roam from Fnatic, but he receives a lot of damage for it. FNC
still a player in Archives. How the fuck is he going to fall off? He has to somehow get to E2 if he wants to fall off. Maybe he's okay being here. Maybe he's right where he wants to be. There's no vert operators for CAG. No, they're going to run through blue. Okay. That's a really smart. That's really smart by that player. Because he was stuck if he didn't fucking go for an early fall off right there.
That's the first decision for Fnatic. When is that timer going to be? About 2 minutes. The second big question is, are they going to fight on the server staircase? Are they going to fall back and surrender server as well?
Because they get all the hatches open,
and then and if you look at the defense, there's Goyo canisters, Smoke, and Tashanka. So I believe that Deepak can comfortably stay on the server staircase and just play for his life. With the hatch not being open, he has to make that decision. He's going to stick around.
Going super aggressive for the smoke, running down actually. Oh, a bit too aggressive.
Already receiving
no one double swinging with him.
On the roam clear.
That's a lot of value here.
To the gas. As a Candela rings on out, Deepak manages to dodge the flash.
Oh my god, Deepak.
Kill. Goodbye to DD. Chibisu will trade
eventually. That's just insane play. That's perfect play by Deepak on server stairs. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. That might win the round. And yeah, look, yeah, the sense is counted by the Wamais. The Wamais actually able to get them.
Now we see the score of fires.
Jimmy didn't nade off the
really lasers on the hatch as well means that Fnatic they have a very good idea of where that attack will be coming from, forcing CAG Bavarial, spending that
18 Chonkas, 1 C4
to burn the lasers. It's a must-do in this situation.
I don't know if the close wall Chonka is shot or not.
That is not the way you want this to go if you're CAG.
Yeah, Shuri does have time to get recollected here. However, there are 2 Nitro, or rather 1 Nitro cell still available here for Fnatic on Wizard, the Wamai, one of the most powerful operators in the game right now with the recent buffs that have come through. Fnatic can sit back. They have plenty of plant denial.
Yeah.
They have strong positions and the numbers advantage to boot. As I say that, Chibisu suddenly changes things.
The senses do go through. Wamais don't catch them anymore. Now Plant gets to go down because the senses are covering the Plant.
From the Tachanka cannot find it. It's Chibisu trying to force it.
Oh, they burned the bomb before it went down though. Good Chonka play. Oh, Smith is 1v2 though.
New addition for Fnatic. And he has been able to deny the Plant. Certainly not able to deny the rounds.
Fnatic looked like they had that such with the crazy play by Deepak and fucking blue stairs. How the fuck did they lose that? They went 2 for 1 on blue stairs.
They lost to condition, lost the shield. They can't go for default plant. They are down numbers. They get injured on the hatch.
You basically won the round.
And yet, it's a round victory from CAG Bavarial.
It's like the Wamai pick, man.
We had the last play, the Smith Tashanka stopped between 2 different attackers.
Especially with that many charges. How does this?
A very big moment for CAG. I mean, whoever's going to win that first round, that's confidence. That makes you feel, okay, guys, we got this. Big sigh of relief. So for Fnatic now, They're starting Bank on the defensive side. It's going to be a much more challenging half, I would argue.
M40 think of the sub,
and that right there, that should have been their round.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, the sub.
We've already talked about this,
I really, really
but this
appreciate
is an attacker-sided
You're a bit
map.
quiet,
You don't
in my
expect
opinion.
the defense to get more than 2 to 3 rounds on their half.
Talking, like,
and for Fnatic, already looking so good in the first round, it's a very good sign for them. But the fact that Fnatic fumbled at the end of it, the fact that CAG grabbed that round by the horns and took it at the end of it, it's a missed opportunity for Fnatic that they may regret later on. And that's the thing we know about CAG, of course, for the longest time. Have been known to be the hyper-aggressive, the risk-takers, the innovators. They're going to really play a lot of cheesy strats that a lot of other teams won't do as much. They really lean into the shields. They love the Ying. They love shotguns on attack. And we've seen a maturity from them recently where they can still play that play style, but they do it.
So there's no inside knowledge here. There's no play on the server that goes, you know what? I know how CAG they play. I've played them before. That's just not a thing. And they also don't just have, like you said, the fast or the slow, the new look, the old look. They have so much more depth, and you cannot underestimate them. When you're up against a team where you gotta look online for the vaults to get some information, well, guess what? They play in APL. We do a bit of trolling sometimes in APL. People play Caveira on Bank for no reason. So you look at CAG and go, oh, what was the last 2 games that they had on Bank? Okay, against Scars, they won.
3 hosts after round 1. That's Rainbow Six, baby. That's top 10 Rainbow Six.
Okay, that's not a real VOD. What do you learn from that? You go into this completely blind if you're Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I think, the danger of going up against a team that perhaps you underestimate. And I have to admit, like, as a guy who's been following the APAC scene specifically, because I am from the APAC region, for the entirety of APAC's history in this game, like, we've always been the little brother region. And in fact, until recently when the CNL got added, APAC was always regarded as the worst region. And people just didn't, like, respect is not given.
Oh, shit.
Nothing is granted. Everything is earned, as we love to say here at the Esports World Cup. But it's very much true for the respect of different regions. I mean, Brazil didn't have a lot of respect until they earned it by making it to grand finals and taking championships. APAC has never earned that same level of respect because no team from the Asia Pacific has ever won an international event.
It looks like they were behind last event. All gamers look like they were almost there, but they just didn't, like,
10 years
fully flesh out a lot of the things.
To see a
Thanks
little
for the
bit
smoke
more
video, my
fruit
favorite
born
anchor,
out
also
of these APAC
in my
teams.
opinion, yeah.
And
I like those
sometimes that
videos,
does lead
I don't know
teams
if
from
they'll
other
do well.
regions, even, you know,
Maybe they'll do
4th
well.
seed out of Europe, Fnatic, to look at APAC teams and think, I mean, you know, we'll probably win that one. Obviously, we'll try hard, but it's going to be a very different story to when we start playing some Brazilian teams or some
at least 2 years. I'd say actually 1 year. I give it a little less time. They're going to be a good region, I think, soon. I just don't know how soon.
Expectations going into it.
All gamers already exceeded expectations.
Don't let your understanding of a CAG from 5 years ago tarnish
do you think we'll win
the
EWC
opponent that you're
M80?
playing against
They're
today.
really good.
Yeah, and just speaking to the history of APAC teams, right? I mean, Norango, they had a moment. D+, they had a moment. Fnatic had a moment back in the day.
I mean, CAG have had 2 really notable moments as well. Yeah. But, I mean, people often forget, yes, technically CAG were grouped at the event I'm speaking about, but the Mexico Major in 2021,
oh my God.
Even though they were grouped, it's the only time in Rainbow Six history we've ever had a tiebreaker so tight we actually had to play an entire tiebreaker match just to determine which of the 2 teams should progress into the playoffs from the groups. It was CAG and Team 1 featuring Alamau.
We have Bandit coming out, getting the E3 wall, denying that long angle from E3 repel.
Team 1 with Alamau went on to win that
Flash
entire
being hit
major.
by Smiths and Trump,
that team
so the
almost
drones can't find him and they can't counter him later.
It was only
no Kalia brought out for CAG, so
allowed Team 1 to go
assuming they did not fight the Clash, no Zofia, no Kali.
CAG won by 1 round.
No Nomad.
That rewrites history. Team 1 never won that
Ying, that's going to be a top square take. Flores.
Lot of implications.
Flores and Bot are going to help break this shield, open up the stock wall right here. They're about to open up the top square walls.
Most of the roster also very consistently. It's not often that you see a team go to event after event, fall short technically, and then stick the roster and get better and better and better, but they truly have. And if you're curious about the whole like Saka name here from Dokkaebi, it's Arcoli.
Yes.
Same player, but different name that happened Stage 1 in kickoff.
If my mic software would recognize my mic, there you go.
The only player that's really changed for CAG by Varel for quite some time is
I should be a lot louder now.
In from that
how are we sounding?
to be on the starting roster, which happened after they made it to the grand finals at Reload. It was
You think Alu will have a chance to win? I personally don't think so, but I mean, we'll see. Obviously, it's SR and it's BO1, so anything can happen.
It's just been like,
yeah, that clash in the block off top square. CAG really need to break open stock control here if they want to like break it down this clash, because the clash was hid. So they actually win that out with Smith standing here. That Thurbot's gonna have a very hard time getting the 2 CEO walls.
The young gun. The shield in front of his
much better, but caster voices are so loud. I like the caster voices loud though. I don't think there's a point to like making it podcast style basically.
Almost unplayable. With the assignment been here from CG in particular, almost nothing.
My equalizer's working, my compressor's working.
There's not even like a castle or a mirror in play right now from FNC. They're playing a much more, I'm gonna say, proactive defense right now. They got DMR from Deadshot. They got the shield from Smith for information. They got Solus to give you a bit of verticality and plant denial later on, which is why we see Saka downstairs in archives.
Getting for the clash while they open up the wall with Thurbot. That's gonna break a little bit into Janny as well. That's gonna give a long angle to Janny.
So this is actually CG being tested now.
Not putting the shield down actually. Oh no, never mind. Don't call. Prevents her from doing it. That might get value. Good coordination by CAG to get the walls open finally. Next stop is stock though. Don't get stock control. Clash will keep being able to walk up curve over and over and over again. Has Ibana open stock wall? Yes, Ibana has open stock wall. So the players supporting the clash is fucked. So the hop in entry stock is going to be Fnatic's biggest problem. Solus is not underneath.
Of the Candelas from the Ying and some smoke grenades, but it is
no plant denial really besides one C4 here, and that one's an elevator. Oh, that's the biggest nightmare for Fnatic. Flash down after stock dies.
The gates are open here. The CAG, Fnatic have to have a response.
How did they do it? They lost so many bodies already. Another injury not long confirmed as well. Leaving just 2 members against 3 from CAG.
The DPEC has held on.
That should be free now. I don't know why they aren't going for it yet. Oh, DD is on Windows still. Oh my god, what a shot.
DD now repels inside.
Does get in.
His kill. All up to DPEC now. As
DPEC played so well last round.
Find a 3rd and 4th kill in this round. Can he revive his dead teammates? I very much doubt it. Now the plant confirmed. DD and Chibisu need to do their best to get outside.
I think found in stock with that C4. He's
just
to
be right now, but
not stock, sorry, Jetty. Holy shit. CAG is actually tearing down Fnatic right now. The BO1s, man, the BO1s.
I mean, again, they baited so well that the person who planned to just kind of pre-fire towards DPEC, forced him to shoot back, and his teammates swing.
It's great fucking coordination from CAG to get those walls open with the Yings. Great job getting the stock wall. They do exactly what they had to do to win the round, and they did it. The objective play on Bank is not bad at all.
Very heavily on the window repels, and they play like your Capital, your Ying, your Sense. They rebel in the windows. That's the execute. They just had DD with the Ying, and then they were pushing stock. They're pushing in for Skyline.
Mike Loud will. See, this is what I mean.
And I think it caught Fnatic by surprise. When you don't have
chat. Spend a whole 30 minutes before this telling me to turn my mic up and turn the stream down, and then come in mic loud. Which is it, chat? Which is it, chat? Good chat. Which is it? I'll turn it back down right now.
And a great execute, to be honest.
And this is the final round now, Pinky, before we get the additional operator bans for the half to come on through, which to me means it's even more important to win this round for Fnatic. Don't go
Mike is fine. Stop. Okay.
You're about to lose another tool in your arsenal on the defensive side. Another one of these power-ups, whether it's the mirror or the smoke.
It actually is loud.
Or a number of other things.
You hit it right there. One of those 4.
Oh, I'm turning it down.
I will admit, like, Fnatic are actually probably on one of the best bomb sites to pick here. I mean, this tertiary bomb site here, start from open area. In theory, it's a very challenging defense, but in reality, you actually can play a lot of map control. And there are a lot of ways to try and stall out this attack. On the flip side of that, I think CAG are probably not going to have the Ying available after this round.
That was a game
so they need to make sure they make the most of this chance.
Now my loud is going to like fuck you in the ears. This is a game. Just tell me the game. I don't really care how loud. I just want to as loud as possible without fucking up the game.
That is like a 0.something%
No, it's not. The game is still fucked.
And then that's because it's a poor operator. It's just underrated. A lot of action here. You gotta sit on the cameras. You gotta try and set some gadgets.
0-4-0 up. Holy shit!
Nothing gives you team information, which helps you progress the round. So
that's what shit is, bro. That's China right there. That's my region right there. That's China. That's CNL. What the fuck are we saying?
They gotta figure out what's the first.
Lowe's losing to the Chinese greatness right now, bro. Open area, top floor, hold 3 minutes top.
Because when you're up against the verticality, the waifu buff is activated, by the way.
They don't really have like a lot of util up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see them fall off. The C4 rip from Blitz. Good dodge by Editon.
Didn't
a lot of
connect.
damage,
He's a
though.
fair bit of damage, stays alive.
Yeah, the problem is
Fall off
he's
now.
not going to be able to.
Makes our player just fall too. Oh, wow. Picks him to fall off. That's a C4 and Janny. C4 up through Janny as he pushed in. So it was a C4 as he walked in and the C4 as he pushed in. Double C4.
This has been a rough start.
Good pick by Fnatic.
CAG, particularly with the double C4s from Fnatic taking down the shield. Even though
Jason Carter, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, man.
Control, they fall back to the bomb site with an advantage. And Pengu, I'm getting flashbacks to that first round.
Ram is up, so it's good if they don't have anyone Teller's archives control.
We are, but there's less ways.
One basement. Basement can counter out whatever execute comes.
3 doors, kitchen,
main stairs if it's stock hatch drop execute, and then it can go bottom blue if they go for pitch. I think CAG should go for stock hatch execute though. I don't think the bodies are enough for a kitch execute, and they don't have to shield the cross behind the plant counter.
How they're gonna find it, I'm not certain. They have such.
They have to go for interest for E2 side.
No easy grenade kill, no capital.
Wizard is there though, so someone has to win a 1 against Wizard bottom main stairs as they go for this. This is over Telecraft too.
Yeah, the lack of a Ying here means that the flashes will not
way too easy for Citizen.
They cannot land into the deep corner onto Citizen, and now it is all done and dusted. Big couple of kills there from Fnatic. They found their advantage early, and they sat back and waited.
Carter, they give the sub. Gelato Loco, they give the sub to dads. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys.
Finally,
Appreciate you guys.
First round on the board for the Europeans.
Big question for me is, you mentioned the Ying. What about Capital? If you've been watching CAG like a fair bit, I feel like there could be a Capital in the backup plans here. I think banning another shield is not going to be worth it because any can play them all. And from CT themselves, as you said, like the Guru, the Smoke, the Mira, the Tashanka, very plant-oriented, stall-oriented. Bandit ban. So you're right with the Ying, completely
Stop watching all the games. I am watching all the games.
Bandit ban. The only
wait, so chat, when I get really loud, is the game fucked right now or not?
The elevator wall whatsoever and guarantee
was the game fucked right there?
But that's really 1 bomb site being affected out of 4. Well, let's say 3. Tell us archives, I don't know.
No. Yeah, it's clipping. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No,
well, I got a lot of people saying no, and then I got 1 person saying yeah, it's clipping.
I do think the Ying ban is huge.
Everyone else says it's fine.
And Fnatic might, now that they've found a round on the board, be able to start building a little bit of momentum. You go back down to the basement. This is the
no, but I think your gate is bad in general. Oh, Shaward, are these your brothers? Oh, Shaward.
Ying to deal with. How does CAG intend to execute when there is so much time delay?
Listen to your predictions of what Fnatic and Shopify. Fnatic and Shopify is the safest option. Fnatic and Shopify are the safest options. I would say.
20 seconds every single smoke, 10
but it's fucking EWC. It's a bunch of BO1s. A bunch of BO1s determine your fate. If Shopify win 2 BO1s and Fnatic loses 1 BO1, then they have to play each other to knock each other out single elim. It's a very cutthroat format, so.
Smith's great for holding on as
literally
long as
anything can happen
on a roam as well with the boss Gino less.
Is this a basement defense or is this Teller archives? This is basement. This is a crazy roam. This is a really aggressive roam. DPEC and Gold Vault. Gap here should be blue server side if they find that. If they identify that.
You see Deadshot playing inside a quad
really wicked aggressive roam here for Smith.
Playing those nasty spots because all about the
2-2-1. My old team used to like to play this type of row.
Meanwhile, Shurip
Front player, stock player.
Position, looking for
instead of stock player, it's curve player instead. Shurip fighting a big lurk though.
It's all about timing. If CAG Barrel can get in the middle of the building and get all those picks, it's gonna
3-1-1 roam is insane. Yeah, this is the biggest problem with 3-1-1 roam. You need 1 player Teller rock cards to deny the lobby walk and the bottom square walk.
Finishing off Citizen. That's the danger of Citizen letting his phone explode.
The 3 people top 4 basically. I think the idea was just to let him misdrone the Solus and the Vigil and then have them go for picks top 4 against the top clear. But the cut getting in first 4 just fucks them. CAG do a good job of avoiding the top room at all. They don't really make contact at all top 4 and then they get a lurk in the first floor.
To lash out for a kill.
And they have server gap too. They actually they have the gaps on this room perfectly read. Sorry, not Fnatic, CAG.
There's too much information. So the call's been made, guys.
CAG are doing a great job. Great job at reading the gaps, reading the weaknesses of the enemy strats, and just doing them. Very smart play by CAG, actually. I can't lie.
Somebody drops down this hatch as a
I'm impressed.
Goes out, forces him back, and now CT can take back control in a smart manner. So coming. Wait, hold up. Smith is still around.
Oh my god, Smith. What the fuck? He was here?
Before he gets taken down, and that'll be a free revive there for CAG by Varel. Deepek tried to contest that hatch. He's taken a hell of a lot of damage for it.
2v5, and they just really need a flood site. I mean, they could go for like the execute, make it clean, plant the bomb. As they plant the bomb, flip the site.
They don't just rush into the building and make mistakes in a very strong position. They use the grenade.
Thank you for the 5, get the swag, Daddy. Holy shit. Holy shit, thank you so much for the 5, get the appreciate it, man.
Completely in the guard if he doesn't go for it.
Swag Daddy, thank you so much for the 5, get the man. Appreciate you, thank you so much.
They can wait for the fire to go away here from the goal.
They don't have the flood. I mean, by the time the smoke goes up, they'll have 10 seconds to plant, but at the same time, they have such an overwhelming man advantage, they should flood through at the same time plant goes down. Oh, they didn't pop the Goyos.
You look at that clock.
Okay, maybe they do have to flood.
Now for CAG.
Yo, that's phone in the hand is so fucked. What the hell?
Wizard gets revealed by the solid snake. He will take down Zaka.
Uh-oh.
As Deepek actually
I'm a little scared for CAG here because now 2 people are stuck in server behind a smoke and a Goyo.
But now things get desperate. DD starts to force that plant down.
Oh my god. EWC drops red and just won both fucking gunfights.
A third round on the board for the Japanese as they start to run away with this half.
If I'm Sparky watching that round in the final seconds, I am stressed. They started planting with no coverage whatsoever. Any looking for a kill, Chibi looking for a kill. They find them. A little bit too close though for comfort. But that's Fnatic again on the back foot. What could have been a very good round for them. Shuri walks on in, gets 2 kills. No one's watching the cameras. And like you said, Shuri played it very smartly. Didn't activate the nuke gadget in fear of the solar scanner.
Timeout from Fnatic, I think.
Where he was going to be. So there many small things again from CAG, just very well thought of, very well communicated, and no one's overstepping. There's a clear line saying, guys, you can take a risk until this moment.
Getting a bit loud there, I think.
We gotta play
together. Getting a bit animated.
And that was open area. Nobody's gonna walk in together.
Maybe the team came into the event not as
no, we use a grenade, we use a
not
drone,
as comms blazing.
Then we take it for free. Smart siege, good siege, simple siege.
G2 lost to this, yeah. G2 lost to this.
The advantage for CAG has prompted Fnatic to use their one tactical timeout right now. So they've had 60 seconds to discuss with their team. You can see Sathis, Tristan, their coach behind them, getting in the ear of his players. He's got 2 more chances to get around victory before we swap sides.
The top 4 clash again.
In this half. Yeah, 3 rounds absolutely. If Fnatic win 2 rounds from
my Aruni, Fnatic ban out the Ying.
That is
I think a great ban for Fnatic.
For FNC.
We're playing a shit ton of it.
To win the map if they're on out.
CAG ban out the Bandit. Wow, Cade Bandit ban. That means
very quick game.
Ooh, E3 wall's gonna be vulnerable this round. E3 wall cut's gonna be vulnerable this round. Clash, the movement between like this long angle right here, the movement between stock and not stock is going to be cut off entirely. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, Chad.
It's a good thing, it's a bad thing. When you can crutch something to success and win, beautiful. But when you have to crutch something and it's also not working, what's your plan B? Smith has been playing.
Well, Mai's in stock. I feel like stock wall's gonna be harder to get, but E3 wall's gonna be such a big fucking.
Last time on CEO, he died
nail in the butt to Fnatic.
Shanga, on the very first round, he was last alive in a 1v2. CAG, they're not really bothered.
Oh, such an interesting ban. Cade Bandit ban is actually fucking nuts. I love it.
Saying, oh,
I actually love that for CAG.
Ban them away. Let's deal with it, whatever. They didn't even ban the Clash. They banned the Bandit.
Nomad to counter out the Clash. The IQ underneath to break out the Wabais. Both of them in unshootable spots from underneath a little bit. But if they can get these, they can get the stock wall open better. They can clear out this Clash better. They don't need to waste as much U2.
And I really like the way
Shuri is in ATMs. He's not actually going to open E3 walls.
Very easily
you go open E3 wall.
Destroy these magnets one by one.
Oh, they're going for stock instead.
Would have
no C4 to break this. This is great value though. Still, he should go open E3 wall still, but I feel like it's just so much pressure if he does. Maybe he wants to save it for top square wall instead.
And again, he's watching
the C4 downstairs. C1 left side or left side for defenders, right side for attackers. Now he goes E3. I like this a lot. Leaves Case up top, goes to play E3 cut, gives Case to someone else in the windows.
There couldn't be a guy below the C4, and nobody's flanking server stairs.
Nomad on stock prevents Clash from retaking. Oh my god, look at the pressure about it put down.
Single player position. No one's wasting their time.
He's gone too. He's actually just fanning pressure.
The air tip on stock has stopped the Clash from pushing forward. If they do, they're gonna die. They got a lot of pressure being applied. The flashbangs going through.
Clash knows about to get Nomaded.
Is an opening, and that could be Anaton. Because he's in top lobby.
Shield's already in repel. Spider-Man repel anyone?
Is the only
to help out.
Not in his position to
does come through, but it's a bit late.
Is able to backstab. Anderton a little bit disconnected from the rest of his team, but now he gets desperate. Zaka goes deep, misses his chance to find one. Can't even
gunfight, not one from Zaka on the main stairs. Walk up.
Down the toilet for
Fnatic look alive again. Fnatic look alive again.
To have a reprisal with a flawless round. DD on the window repel in a 1 versus 5. He's dreaming. This ain't happening. There's no universe.
Two players hopping over the lobby to go pick his guy window.
From the windows, they can toss a C4 out his direction.
Another player learning all the way outside. Holy shit.
ATMs as they jump out.
And LaClash hops out to power this guy. This is insane.
It's a taunting move
God.
from Fnatic as they finally make a statement and get into the game.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's just gun diff from Fnatic right there. But also CAG were a little bit disconnected. They didn't hit 3-2-1. Blackbeard was alone for like 2 bajillion years. And then main stairs and Spider-Man went disconnect. The 3-2-1 wasn't all the way there for Fnatic or CAG.
The bomb side, top lobby, or the gunfight rather, to win the gunfight on main staircase.
Time is it for you right now? 7:33 a.m.
And it all came down to CAG action.
Well, if I'm using tech schedule, I'm using Wikipedia and the EWC website. Because whenever the game faces SR, no.
They did open it. They just went
on the far left, because the right-hand side was not open. Look, see, he went piece here.
You're right.
So either they
got shot, because I saw him throw the Selma earlier in the round, but maybe the breach didn't actually detonate.
The Stompin play today. Stompin didn't make this tournament.
All I know is that they were playing on the wall. So
Stompin was knocked out of this tournament in the domestic stages.
Selma onto the Kanto wall. I noticed Shurif doing that earlier in the round, but
this is the team that beat Stompin to knock them out of qualifying for this tournament.
Perhaps. Yeah, I actually have no idea.
Fett speed running chat half the time. Dude, I have to, bro. I can only read chat between rounds. Been walking the round between.
One of the core reasons.
Wait, really? Yes, sir. You've been not keeping up, but I don't blame you. The World Cup was going, so I feel like a lot of people did not get a lot of my content because the World Cup was going.
Timeout. Fnatic, if they are, I mean, they're out of the woods. That's
was that a huge thing? Yes. Yes.
But if they can find a second round, that's not just out of the woods. That's into Candyland.
It's crazy how it swaps so quickly, right? Ah, Fnatic backs against the wall, just looking rough here and bang. Oh, now they're good.
Goya pop for stock catch late round already off the rip.
Favorite, generally speaking, you need that second defensive round to have a realistic
open area
chance of winning, and they've done so. You know, when you play 1st to 7, every single round matters oh so much. It's one of the frustrating parts about being a pro player is that you make one tiny mistake that loses you one round, that can define the whole game over.
Smoke and ace for Janny Wall.
Assessment, hey, do I dare to make this
like a shield, but still lets them clear out Janny pretty efficiently without having to run through out this guy.
Because that one round,
Spiz actually doesn't know how to fall off. He just has to play back in conference. There's no Trump player. It's 2 players up top.
But just in the far left,
they would have to fall through E3 hatched out if they do want to fall off.
So it's possible that nobody from CAG was actually watching the angle.
Why's the guy fucking freaking out?
He just nades his own drone. Not sure what happened there.
Maybe he's a striker player.
Yeah.
Because that, you know, if you played the recruit before, guys, you know.
Players fall off now. Full top for control.
The other, and the order could be very easily messed up.
I mean, we've already seen
made an angle
bring out the tin can openers instead of
onto the hatch for the hatch fall off, but no one fell off to the hatch. Maybe that's why Smith chose not to go to the hatch.
Yeah,
they have prep maybe on CAG's way of holding the hatch fall off.
I mean, it's almost 2/3 done, and Fnatic are just sitting back. I feel like they've rattled CAG by Varel a little bit with what happened last round by winning it so flawlessly. Now the Japanese are extremely slow.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Fnatic right now, you gotta say, guys, don't give them any openings. Like, if you're Deathshot, don't peek. Like, he's a good shot. He likes to play that high-risk playstyle. Right now, there's 50 seconds. They don't have a way in the map. Don't give them anything easily. In fact, just shot by Anton.
He certainly doesn't listen to you, but he does win his fight, which matters. But will they bite off?
Should be a pick of Teller's Archives. That guy, I can't lie, Shuri, a little bit troll right there. If they do, there's a player Teller's Archives. He's getting a little impatient to walk up for no reason. The fundamentals for CAG are falling apart actually right now. They look so strategically sound in the beginning of this game. I'm making a lot of good decisions. It's just fundamentally they're falling apart. They seem to not be ready for when their teammates are about to apply pressure.
Does he have info on that position? Gets sprayed through the smoke. Caught in the camera, and I mean the round is over. It doesn't matter if he takes down Deadshot. He will not find both of these players, surely. Goes deep into the smoke, breathes a little bit too deep, and Fnatic find 3. It's a massive half from the Europeans. Redemption, and now a chance to get one back over CAG by Varel.
Look back and forth.
Such an important moment from the rookies of that young
CAG folding fundamentally.
First line in a long time international grounds.
Sure. I mean, it's just 2 players on him. I know he doesn't know that, but at the same time, it's like Ram is about to ram Archives Tellers, and you're going for the player Archives Tellers. Like, you have a guy walking from bottom square side. Where else could the Archives Tellers players be? Like, do we think he rotated out? Maybe is that why? He thinks he rotated out. They have no info. They have no idea.
Things that are unnecessary because the last 2 round victories, it's
the big Damon one is your ass Frankie Strings, baby. What's good? Good morning, Fett. Hope it's all well. Who you got going for here? I think I got Fnatic and SR making it out of groups, respectively. I just hope they both end up in the same bracket. If one ends up upper bracket, one ends the lower bracket, it's fucked. Predictions are fucked.
It's so much about playing your utility, and more importantly these days, not just playing the utility, but playing off your teammates.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will focus too much on the utility and forget that, you know, sometimes it's not as simple as if you bring this operator and you put this gadget in this position, you're gonna win. The lucky cat wasn't so lucky for DD at the end of that half, though.
No, it's actually been Anderton having a hard time. He's statistically 1-5. He is now playing a role where he's on the shield some of those rounds. Just like walking the building, getting double C4, getting shot down very early here. Good counterplay from Fnatic. But one of the things about CAG Bavaro is that they have those 2 different styles of attacking. They're very, very slow, execute heavy, going for plants, and they got the map control, let's go for fighting. Anderton is very required when it comes to taking map space because he is one of those entry players. And when he's having a hard time, often CAG, as a result, will also have a hard time. And I do think that's how they've been struggling some of those moments where no one's the one to make the first play and open up the round. Like that very final in the half, right? There's like 50 seconds left. It's a 5v5. Most of the CG members are outside the building. No one's taking that initiative because Anderton was on Capital. He couldn't do it himself.
Yeah. As the teams start to load back up in onto the second half. Now Fnatic on the favored side.
All right, have to. Young Perseus, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the 15 months, baby.
Fnatic, of course, when CAG were attacking, you had to get rid of the shields. It looks like CAG will return the favor.
Botade banned, Mira ban, Cade ban likely.
I think that was the first note I made prepping for this match. Was like, they're both gonna ban the Monty. I was like, they have to. There is a world where they ban 2 shields towards Fnatic, but I think on Bang it's a bit excessive. So
yeah, Cade ban, Grim ban. A lot of Grims getting banned.
Rematch or
just watching how about CEO side top 4 row
for them?
I actually don't know why Grim
and the Monty being the same bans we saw from Fnatic as well.
Oh, I guess it's good to bounce into the like late rounds, especially on execute basement maybe.
Kaid as well was also banned by CAG by Varel on their attacking half. So get back into it. I mean, Fnatic, of course, have really made a big statement at the latter end of that defensive half. They've shown they hit a play.
What happens if he loses BO1? Yes, there is a lower bracket, and then best of 3s in that lower bracket elimination. So at least there's that.
For a player like DPEC, it's a long time between drinks. I mean,
when does NA play after this game?
Making it to those
I don't know if it's Stream B or not.
Wait, before that even. Tier 2. Benelux League. DPEC has more trophies than I do, by the way. Have you seen his...
do you count the Benelux League trophies, man?
Benelux is the place, okay? Great players are forged in the shadows of that tournament. And so he doesn't have his background anymore in his home.
Server has popped. I think
about a year or 2
most
ago,
definitely means a really aggressive roam. They want to keep pressure on the gap. Typically, roams
DPEC has trophies.
One of which
will not hold server down.
Not too far from here.
No?
DD's in garage. Anaton is in blue stairs, so never mind. They are holding down server with the hatch open. 2 open area, Shuri top floor. Very loose, spread out roam. Echo's the only plant in the house, so if Fnatic are able to make good time efficiency here, then CAG are fucked. CAG are fucked. They have like barely any plant denial for that blue server side. But though, this is what we want to go for. They want to go fucking wickedly aggressive. They don't find anyone else to score. What the fuck?
Now onto the attacking side. CAG looking to bring a bit of fire on their defense of their own.
I think Deadshot thinks top 4 is clear. Is really dangerous here. Shuri's still up.
But he gets in the building
regardless. They drone through because he's playing top square. That's why.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper.
That's why he's playing top square. They droned all of the top floor rooms that people would typically anchor, and they did not account for the fact that he's top square.
Balcony, and if anybody walks in top square, there should be a there's a shield.
Freebie for 1, but immediately traded back.
Does the fuse shield?
Oh, that could have been bad if they lined up right there. That would have been 2 for 0 basically for CAG.
FNC, big surprise. What is Shuri been doing there?
Now it's a mute jabber, Rober, and Telerocker gets out because knows Fett will cut him off.
About taking ground without thoroughly droning in future. Perhaps they didn't even know that the Vigil was on the board.
Oh, no.
And I and DD fall back to site as well. No more blue layers.
Shield, but they still have all of the
They're just relying on these 2 players. Archive cells. They need to play our main stairs, I feel like. If they get to play our main stairs here, this hold is not bad for CAG.
Falls back after taking a little bit of damage. DD has to keep answering his phone.
I feel like a player could come up lower main here, should have drone or 2.
In the late round. Now Chibisu, the final Roma.
But how do they win this late round though? That's the biggest thing. Because the Thatcher could get the echoes and the C4.
But the timer
right now, util-wise, I feel like Fnatic win it. There's no Goyos, no smoke, no chocolate to deny this plant later.
They have plant denial. Thatcher, though, changes everything. Can find the Yokai as a mini IQ scanner.
Got the Echo drones. Oh, it's so fucked for CAG, I feel.
Fnatic, yes, they've lost the shield, so planning on that default angle might not be possible, but if they can get into a safe position...
Well, that's a rat angle. He's looking up at the hatch.
A smoke grenade, a plant is very possible.
A very popular angle these days taken by Zaka here. We already saw one of the CAG players die to this angle.
Oh, found him. Pre-fired him. Knew he was there.
You can see how aware of the angle Deadshot is. Gets a lot of damage on, but might not be able to finish off Zaka.
Deepek and server now. 20 seconds left, though. They still end up wasting enough time to make it look like a normal execute. The flame comes up the main. Uh-oh. This is huge. This is huge for CAG. And he has control, and they can flood through site. They can flood through site now. Plant the bomb. Oh my god. How the fuck did they win this? Fnatic just took way too long to get into server and open the wall.
Has no chance to get into the bomb site nor get that diffuser planted.
Oh my god. But just know I can't watch Arsenal without you. Don't you dare want to sleep. Oh, she'll work. Appreciate that, man.
They're going for a flame because if you just walk into a drone, they know it. They turn around. You're free meat. Like you're gonna die.
Spinning some ball right now. Citizen getting a little, I think, frustrated.
The players in the bottom there. Smith was dead already, of course. He was watching a drone inside of server room right now when the plant is going down, and the only other drones upstairs were not main stairs. They were admin offices by lobby. They were somewhere else on the first floor, but they didn't have actual vision of that flank itself until it was too late. And I don't think they communicated that. You know, when you're there watching the cameras, it's very important to say it. And I'm not sure if Fnatic had that happen, but guys, there's no flank cam. Yeah. All I see is server. I can see what you guys are doing, but that's it. Because at least then you're making your teammates aware that the flank is open. So that means when you're going for that plant,
G2 Destroyers losing to CAG.
Gap of like,
hey, every team's gonna get CAG at least once.
Area has to turn around to watch his flank for 7 seconds in case it happens.
2 bandit top 4 hold.
And the defenders have retaken that control. You can no longer
keep stock wall closed, to keep Danny wall closed, to keep E3 wall closed. Clash for Anaton, not hidden though. What will Fnatic's answer be? They don't have a they have Zofia to be the clash counter here.
If you're planting in that position without
Thermite, Ace, Flores, Zofia, Glass. This looks like a top score execute. Thermite to get to open these top score walls. Flores and Ace to get open the stock wall, but then Ace also has the ability to sit on E3 Rebel here because they have so much hard breach.
The post-round cameras, so no sweat off his
Zofia ready to threaten this clash once it goes for curve.
No sweat. They will lose a tournament and usually go out laughing and smiling. Not because they're happy with the result, but because like you can either be upset about it or you can have a good time with your friends.
Bunch of jovial lads they are. But of course Sparky is quite the opposite. Yeah. He's a very serious man.
He is. It's maybe a good mixture of...
Top score opened up with the Flores. Is the other wall soft as well? Other wall is soft as well. Thermite not needed for big value here.
Now Fnatic on the attack as
one of the repels still protected if that left side wall is reinforced.
Fnatic with the clash
they get Ace. Ace opened the stock wall. Really good util value really early. Both walls they wanted to open with the Thermite are open. And then stock is open as well.
Careful with the new Zofia buff. We're seeing a little triple tap becoming extremely popular. If you know where an attack or
That's
defender
not what we call
is.
It.
What do you call it?
The 3 big booms.
The 3 big booms.
Jesus Christ, Banku.
I mean, if he knows where someone is standing, you're going to see 3 big booms and a free kill.
That's it. Thank you very much. But now
Spoke. Thermite repels in, blocks off its own angle. Deepek gets close wall.
Watch where the bomb is.
They can start threatening the plant now.
Nice.
Especially if no player is inside.
Jenny.
There's a player close window though. That's going to be a big threat. C4 comes through onto the Thermite. Runs away. Good. Retake into Jenny caught.
Now coverage from Citizen looking very pretty here.
Oh, the Rat player close.
From Shurib.
Oh my god, no way.
Little bit of damage on a deep
No
shot.
way, Shurib.
But got to be careful. He falls on back. This will need to be a 1 versus 5.
I feel like the replant is so doable for Fnatic, though.
Solely on the back of
This is good awareness to hold that breach. That's where the replant's going to come from.
HP, and Shurib knows exactly
Oh, gave away his position, though.
The flash has come out. Does he know he's being flanked from the top of
Wow, good patience by Fnatic to sniff out where he is.
Deadshot lands the shot. Back tied for Fnatic again.
Good effort there from CAG though, but doesn't have the right.
Can you imagine if he killed that guy top scored though? London Clipper, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man.
Gunfights, it doesn't go in their favor.
How long ago was it before Larry got put into Pro League? I think it immediately got put into Pro League.
And I think just well done for Fnatic. They're very quick to the punch, right?
Yeah, imagine if he killed this guy, bro. Round would be way different.
They're not wasting any time. They're not letting CAG figure out what they're trying to achieve themselves. And it's also the beauty of a glass is until you fire your primary weapon, no one knows what that smoke grenade is for. It could be cover, it could be a glass behind it, it could be nothing. And also, of course, with the sound being very good on land, because it is on the land build, it's amazing, you gotta try and disrupt the sounds as well. So you're shooting a bit, throwing a smoke grenade, throwing a flash grenade. Odds are CAG had no idea the plan was going down until it was too late.
Yeah. I think the first rip of the plan prompted the C4 from Shuri, but you can see
after that
quickly Deepak was away. He was baiting out that plan. The time was not a factor. He could afford to go for a fake plan and then go again.
I wonder if they're going to add Casino. I think it would be good. I think no matter what, new maps are going to add Pro League to make it exciting.
So they remain.
I also think Pro League sets a standard for what the default should be in ranked and everything else.
I think this is a
Let the pros break them. It's their job to help figure out the maps. Let the pros do it.
It was where Fnatic started to mount their comeback. Reloading. Let's see if CAG can do the same.
This guy's setup is literally hell. Holy shit. This guy's still fucking setting up the map, bro.
But now you're tied up behind.
30 seconds into the round.
We can argue semantics.
Do they have long angles in the top scorer now? Trump player, stock player,
I love the comeback story though.
3-man top 4 hold.
And right now I'm supporting Anderton's comeback story because he is still yet to find his individual performance here against Fnatic. And it's not many players that I would point my finger and go, this guy just needs to get activated, but Anderton is that guy for CAG. We talk about how phenomenal Shurib has been, how good Saka can be, how good Chibi has been so far today, but usually in that middle pool of consistency,
wonder if Wizard will go for a basement walk, if anything. Basement's free right now in the 3-2 room.
Defense, it's built around him. He plays the shield, his team helps him. He plays
Snake able to find out where everyone is, close top floor, or also on tellers as well. C4 doesn't punish anyone on the windows. Oh my god, what?
Hey, good pre-fire from Citizen, good read.
Did you know that guy was there? I don't know if you knew that guy was there. Pre-fire just gets a guy in the cut, holy shit.
Forced back, Zaka the same, and
yeah, Wizards Lurk. Wizards Lurk is great.
His rough goal
Get to the teller's archives.
Another death and no impact.
Now they can't even walk down main stairs because there's probably an angle Wizard has on the main stairs walk down.
Citizen
into Wizard's loving arms. Wizard's holding it. Wizard's not holding it.
Out goes a nade. As the Lamai looks to try and find another chance to look for a pick. Wizard is watching his retreat, however.
Literally, Snake? Bro, he scanned the fucking Teller's archives guy. That guy could have gone anywhere after he scanned him initially.
Do you try and flank in throughout lobby? Do you retake that main staircase? Because you're in this 3v5, you have to feel a little bit desperate. But the round is not over yet.
Guys.
If you make the wrong choice now as Saka and you go down to a 2v5, then the round will be over.
Yeah, CAG just have to be patient here.
I like this flank though.
You scan top floor, then yeah, there's your answer, bro. Don't need to be a fucking dickhead about it, chat. Chat, y'all woke up today, your parents got divorced, is that why you're so mean to me today? Huh? God.
Citizen
God,
does go
Chad.
He's not checking his gadget right now, which means they don't know that Zaka is upstairs with him. Patience will be the virtue here for CAG.
Fucking prone angle.
Starts to feel the
These rat plays from CAG really going crazy every round, but the man advantage is not enough.
20 seconds to play. And Fnatic still have that Blackbeard up and alive from Smiths. Rounded by the corner, it's Wizard to conjure
Fett
up
can't
another
admit he's
round
wrong.
for
Yo,
Fnatic.
chat.
And they're in the lead.
Where was I wrong?
Beautiful.
I asked a question. Did he know he was there? The answer was yes. Is it wrong to ask a question? And then you guys are just rude. You know why you're rude? Because you were never loved, chat. Y'all were never loved, chat. Never loved as children. It's okay. I love you. Daddy is here to love you guys. You don't need to take out your anger on me. I'm here to love you. I'm your one friend in this cruel world. Everyone else might hate you. You might get bullied at school. You might be a fat fucking chud. This guy, absolutely 2,000 pounds, right? But I love you. I love you, Kusanto.
And I guess the people
I love you.
Curious, how does that work? Sparky's Italian, he speaks English.
Thank you, Chad.
You know, CAG are from Japan. How do they do it? Well, Sparky will
yes. I love you, Chad.
And then both Didi and Saka can translate if anyone else doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
So it happens in English, and then the players will figure out.
Void Snake clocking in. Holy shit.
Right now it's Didi he's talking to a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, should I distribute a VIP to Spoit Snake and Klinka? I feel like Spoit Snake and Klinka have been quite elite rage baiters.
Hi.
Chat, yes or no? Do you think Spoit Snake and Klinka deserve VIPs?
You having fun? Yes, fun.
Nav has also been pretty active in the chat.
English is only slightly better.
But he tries.
Oh, he does, and he's got the biggest smile on his dial.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the catering.
Oh,
here.
yes.
CAG, they are notoriously good at flaming the catering and international events. They are.
I didn't know
they
that.
They pack a second suitcase with food from back home to consume all the
Have
events.
you seen the ramen shelf here in the catering?
3 VIPs distributed.
Was any in
My beautiful rage baiters. I don't remember if Nov's a rage baiter. I think Nov's just like a good viewer.
Just had ramen together.
Yeah.
And so that
I need to keep it even.
Yeah, good times.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in though. On a real note, appreciate you guys for always tuning in.
Food's important.
Oh,
I noticed it. Thank you for being active and chatting and tuning in.
The table that you're playing at, the food that you're consuming, the weather.
That's the thing that people don't realize. You know, if you're used to playing even esports at home, maybe even if it's just ranked or whatever it is.
Time of view bio word.
You're in your comfort zone, your setup.
You've built it for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, your favorite monitor, mouse, keyboard, everything set up. The height of your desk, the chair that you're using. You get to bring your own mouse and keyboard
appreciate it, man.
monitors. But aside from
Sans
that,
Capital, Fuse to break open the Goyos. Now we're going into more of a bunker, typical bunker strat. We have smoke.
We have the best stuff you could buy.
Goyo, I think Shurik's gonna go for a 1-for-1.
We're in a massive expo hall right now.
Or you know, Vigil.
Get the scale of the esports World Cup.
Doesn't
from watching on the stream right now. But
get that rat pick he wants. Gets immediately cut off. Yeah, I feel like a hop out play there is just a way to go. It looks like they do. He was close. The rat play's not working early round for CAG. Fnatic are dominating these early rounds, and although CAG are making great plays mid to late round, it's like it's so rough. I think if they do what they did first round, which was stay alive, like they have the mid round, late round locked down. Actually, with their plays, they're doing a great job with them.
Once again, can pressure open area.
But they're kind of just giving away the picks early rounds to where they don't have enough man count to convert it. So I think it's just trying to stay alive, play for the 4v4, execute 5v5, execute, and then play regard their plays.
It's just ending the service there. So losing Deimos is probably the best person that could have died for the attacker Fnatic.
That said, I mean, Smith was the one who was killed last time on the roam game by Shuri. The fact that he's survived means that there are a lot more options in the late round for Fnatic for plants, because you'll have that shield on the back.
The fuck does this sense wall do? Oh, just keeps it from being aggro on top blue stairs when he walks back and forth.
It's going to be clearing server stairs.
Oh, see forward from red hatch to break off the hard breach charge. And then he popped his own tube to blow up the hard breach charge, and then fucking retubed it.
That must be it.
What are they calling? Is that blue stairs player? Oh no, he's hacking cam suits.
Gonna rotate though. The droning server stairs, the watching the hatches, and no
Goyo gonna get dough called soon. They're gonna go for this Goyo on blue stairs. He's cut off from the hatch. Is he able to get away though?
Is gonna limit how aggressive Smith can be on the shield.
If Anaton can somehow get away, this is insane, but he cannot. Oh my god, what a shot though! Trying to bait out the ADS. Doesn't know that there's no one actually dropping the hatch. Player dropped the hatch now. He will be pushing from behind him. Oh, Deepak hasn't dropped the hatch yet. He's in server now. He's gonna get pushed from behind. Deepak gets him. There you go. 30 seconds left though. 3 smokes. 30 seconds left. Smoke should come back to start getting this. They have to fuse close. Are the Goyos even broken? Do they have nades to even break the Goyos? Oh, this is so fucking bad for Fnatic. He's 1 HP. He has to go back all the way up. Yeah, he has to go for hatch drop plan instead. Yep. That's the right call. You have to go for hatch drop plan. They cannot go through that one chokehold anymore. Oh, the time is so fucking low.
Only 10 seconds. Last smoke popped.
And so they need to go deep here. No C4 for Zaka.
Deepak getting fucked by that smoke though. Oh! They're all 3 players in that one little wall. Holy shit. Fnatic in the fucking nick of time, bro. They're playing so fucking tight. Holy shit.
So clutch, so close, and yet so precise. A battle there with Annie on the server staircase, taking Smith down to just 1 point of HP. Not to be for Annie. Again, his individual struggles continue. A great first pre-front to that shot, but that doesn't win you the round. That second kill that just might
You guys have never heard in the nick of time?
Right by the rotate,
you guys have never heard that
by both Wizard and Deepak,
that phrase?
Taking a lot of attention and damage in the process.
Nick of time.
Fnatic are looking so inspired. So much
in the nick of time
from them for the majority of the EML. I mean, you and I casted a few of their games.
You did not say nick of time.
Getting absolutely thwacked.
What else would I say, bro?
It was a rough.
That is a common, very common saying.
7-0 to 7-1. I'm gonna have to go through the.
I think we saw a 7-1, yeah, if I recall correctly, but
7-1 by VP. I believe that was the one that we casted.
On Clubhouse,
they got
the map.
Yeah, they got destroyed on Clubhouse by Virtus Pro.
It's a very common saying. I feel like you guys are trolling right now. Very big trolls in chat.
Got dumpstered by GK 7-0 on Chalet. We've seen a Fnatic that has seriously high highs. I'm talking, knocking out G2.
Let's watch the clip back.
About wins over
I see a bunch of big streamers farming these moments, so I think I have to. They're all 3 players in that one little wall. Holy shit! Fnatic in the fucking nick of time, bro. Even the captions got it. Look at the captions. The captions even understood. The captions, the auto captions from Twitch understood, and you guys didn't.
Better team in the server. CAG staring down 2 match points if they are not able to push overtime. That will mean going down to play an elimination bracket later today.
Yeah, should I clip farm that or no?
I want to see a wake up call, but nobody.
I feel like it's just not me though. Like,
EWC. You wanna just win.
I feel like it'd be very like inauthentic if I turn that into a clip. Like I'd be like selling my soul, bro.
We thought this was their moment to change.
That's like the Oni Pixel Jinxie route, bro. I can't be doing that.
CAG need this so badly, but Wizard is looming. He's cooking something up. Makes his way forward.
All the timing.
Waits for his teammate, finds the headshot. Goodbye to Shurib, and now
big entry. Wizard.
It's a second kill.
Up right stairs. This is for top 4 too.
Wizard has made this round his own. Finally traded by Zaka as DD decides to get aggressive as well. It's a retake here from CAG.
Different overheat there from Wizard, maybe. Teammates still an outside window where Pels.
Bandit come back up or something?
So far away from him.
How did the wall get?
Stairs control as well. A lot of pressure that was applied towards the defenders of CAG. So now you kind of reset the round.
Oh, the EMP. I think the Bandit got un-EMP'd.
Everyone's downstairs if you're the attacker. Everyone's upstairs if you're the defender. And they have smokes to work with here from Fnatic. They have.
They're going for another lobby entry. It looks like they have 1 player lobby window repels. Ace didn't get either wall open. That elevator player is going to fuck them. Deepak is rotating around.
60 seconds and
he's going stock side or top square side. Maybe they're pulling bodies through lobby side, but they're actually going to go for square side entry here. Deepak goes for top square.
To peek through with the glass. How do CAG stop this? Fnatic.
The Clash is just on banana, just looking at them. It has to be Deepak on the backstab. Yep, E3 player is gonna fuck them. Elevator player is gonna fuck. What? This is winning this despite the crossfire.
Gun up for Anderton as he wants to go for a peek. Brings out the shield again. Info galore.
Oh.
The CAG by Varel.
Found his Ami.
Desperately look for that
Clash out moving.
But out comes the SMG.
Oh my god. Round 11.
Come to life. The CAG by Varel, and they stay alive.
A beautiful dance back and forth.
Why are they playing
there,
the song as if the game ended? Game's not over, guys. Gabe from 209, thank you for the sub. Silver Husky, thank you for the sub. Sicko, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you guys. Holy shit, thank you so much for the subs, guys.
Corners had a good crossfire, but it's a rough start to these rounds for CAG. It's more clutch than calculated, but that's the thing about them. They do have that clutch team when it matters the most. I love this pick here from Fnatic. They used the capital fire in the elevator to clear Wizard's right-hand side. Used a grenade into one of those 4 single windows to clear his left-hand side as well, giving him individual gunfights, not worrying about too many angles at the same time, and he could win his individual ones. So a lot of support went into Wizard. Then he got the adrenaline. I got 1 kill, I got 2, I'm gonna peek the 3rd, I'm dead. And that's where you overcook. And that's where you're a little bit lesser experienced maybe, and you make that play. Instincts take over, where maybe statistically on paper, if it was DPEG or Citizen, a more experienced player, even Death Shot, you get the 2 kills, now you hold the passive angle, you wait for backup to arrive so that you don't lose that ground. On the other side though, if you knew that Clash was coming, you're better off trying to go for a gunfight 50-50 than to get peeked by a Clash behind the shield while you got the other guys fighting you back as well.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you talk about Wizard, I mean, he is a relatively new player. I mean, he's only been in the professional scene for about a year.
Goyo Tube mute.
And how many lands?
I mean, what, 0 lands?
At your ban, well, my ban from Fnatic.
Wasn't very much of a known player before.
A lot of C4s here, but no smoke, no Chanka.
I think the
they
console
primarily want to use the Goyo and Tube. Time waste Echo is going to be the main late round plant denial with C4.
I mean, 11 kills in his debut on LAN is incredible.
Pretty good.
Top fragging.
Heavy first floor room. They do have a blue player. They do have a ward in there. Three first floor. Top 4 completely free. And actually be able to make quick work of top 4 soon.
Even though he only found, what, 1 or 2 kills, they were monumental. They were instrumental. CAG on their defensive now, and you can see how much more passively they're playing, Nick. They do not want to give away an early numbers advantage like they have done so time and time again.
E4 prepped as if punish a guy if he was going for chat or hatch early. Doesn't get it. Fuse comes through to clear through into open area. Fnatic looking to play with pretty like quick pace here, I think. I don't think there was anyone Teller's Archives. They're just an elevator main stairs layer now. Tube waste 2-2. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Crazy awareness by Citizen there. Ran in to try to punish a drop and immediately fucking just booked it. But Tube was wasted for fucking stalling E2 push. That means Sight Hatch is going to get open like for free. I feel like that's a little bit of a blunder from Zaka there. Because this is a strat with no Chanka, no smoke. We'll see. Anaton now, next layer.
Big thing here for Anaton holding the blue stairs is he has DD's support, and there is no Thatcher this time from Fnatic to counter the Echo.
There isn't. So it's a play now supported by...
It's like, yo, I got you. I'm going to stun them. They have Echo Drone ready to stun the players as they walk through the server door. It's going to be just a coordination thing here. Stun the shield as they walk in. That's a good nade. Stun does come through, but shit is really clean.
But not enough. And Citizen with a shotgun on the Deimos.
That's how you double swing. That's exactly what CAG did wrong by not double swinging that one in the rounds they cleared.
Now it's time to shape up for a plan.
We've seen this one before.
There was a fuse to clear out the Goyos.
Fuse canister on the wall to clear some util. Breach both of the reinforced walls shortly after, and then set up for a plant.
Goyos popped. Lord coming garage and the long angle for denial on the default. Ruben gets no called. I wonder if he'll know there's a player coming garage side on him though. He does know, but he gets distracted. That means his team's gonna be in a fucking 2v whatever. But he still dies. It's gonna be GG's here, I think. Fnatic look great. Retook form. CAG lose form.
The underdogs from Europe are here to make a
They win their first BO1. Fnatic.
Into the upper bracket of the plains. They're gunning for so much.
How many people on Fnatic play LAN before? Deadshot, Citizen, DPEG.
And look at what it means to this roster. Just
I think Wizard and
2 new players, and they've taken down the best team from Japan.
You say for a couple of years, for
Wizard and Smith have not.
years since last international team that they qualified for. I don't recall what happened in Rio. They probably had.
All right, let's watch the
there are 2 players in cafeteria side, but he's
I'm
just going to
rooting for China here, but I mean, it looks like they're about to lose. They can't lie.
For a moment, but this kill is taking so long. Worst possible timing from Momo, and his whole
China.
team is down. So MIBR Los will complete the comeback. They started down.
Zuxi, thank you for the sub to the ads. Gabe from 209, thank you for the subs. Appreciate you, man. GG China. All right, wait.
3-4 rounds, you could see it, you could feel it. They were not really playing with
Holy shit,
confidence, and then
When
it
does,
flipped. I think tactical timeout.
what stream is
halftime
SR
vibe
on? Is
check
that
where you
A
get
stream
to
or
swap
B
sides
stream?
and talk to Tristan, some other coach,
I need to figure
and
that out
then
before
they hit the ground
I
running
go
on the more
BRB.
favorable
I'm gonna
side
go lay
of the
down,
attack.
chat, but I need to figure this
just to
out.
find
This
3
has got to be
rounds of
A
defense
stream, right?
was a
Like, surely this is an
miracle,
A stream game.
After CAG coming up 3-1 at the start of this game, Fnatic to finish the match.
A stream. I'm gonna trust you guys.
In a row of finally opening
All right, chat.
kill.
We'll be back
When
when the next game starts.
They've really shown today that
You
even
explain
with a few
what
rookies
your
on
beef
the
is with
roster,
Nuxka. You
and a
act like
few
bro with your
roster
high school bully.
changes,
He's
his
ass, and he's gonna get
return
dropped
to
next stage.
form, they're here to do more than just
All right,
make
chat.
an
I'll be
appearance.
back. Just lay down time. I'll be back when the next game starts. Appreciate it, guys. Mwah. Do we get reward for being here? You guys get dropped. All right, see you.
I'm working on it.
Hop on
What is
meds,
James
bro.
talking about? What is IBR
Shut your
knows
ass
about?
up,
How do
ugly.
they find the success time and time again from this region, James?
We'll see. We will see. But it is early days in this best of
We've been
three.
winning. My boys,
And
Fnatic,
of course,
chat.
We're getting into Fortress. which is our
Fnatic,
first
we were
map
predicting
here
them
in
to
the
make it
BR3
through.
Cafe
MIBR
next
are the other good team,
Should
I
we
would say,
need
in
to
their
wrap
group. They are the
things
fourth place
off,
Brazilian team.
Fnatic starting on that
The other
attacking
team from a
side,
top
we saw
3
them
region.
looking pretty comfortable on the attack.
Fnatic double wall denial bans on Fortress. It's gonna be a best of 3 as it seems like.
Another respectful
Mountain Glass ban, MRBR.
CT did the same thing. There's a target ban on towards Smith, who will find the Blitz or the Black Pit, this time Blitz instead. Blitz
Let's go ahead and change these
I'm
matches.
a little curious though, actually, if playing Fortress is going to favor MRBR lows in the bigger picture, because I'm just thinking here, right? Citizen, Ben, pretty verbal player. He's also, juggling ideas, trying to IGL, helping his team forward. This is the newest map in the pool. Citizen is far less experienced on this map so far.
Modern Star, thank you for the prime subject. I appreciate it.
I guess
That might be our lowest merge. Yeah, it seems like they did to have more team representation in EWC, because EWC has like a club championship where if your org wins a lot of esports, you get a lot of money as an org. So a lot of teams, they will typically merge, like CAG Varel, like they'll typically merge their teams so that they can get the best chance branding wise at the EWC.
After failing to qualify for the 6 Invitational in February. But they still have a lot of talent. Players like Perez have really made a name for themselves. Of course, Dash had quite a campaign on Wildcard back the day before returning to Brazil. But have a look at that. I mentioned their names, and immediately 2 players will fall for MIBR lows. Fnatic have come to play today. Big kill.
Oh my god.
It's
Sorry, I wasn't locked in at all. I was just set up a meeting.
Europeans flying into the server on their map pick of Fortress. They've made a statement.
We do a bit of gap finding, we do a bit of split theory, attack from all different avenues. Smith on the blitz, solo into backstab, finds on the final 2 kills. Deepik as the building finds a kill as well. Just really good stuff right there from Fnatic. Not showing their cards early, doing like, oh guys, full map clear, we're gonna drop tower, slowly work towards games, clear the shield, step by step. No, they just simply work the middle of the building from many different angles and just get the kills instead. And that's honestly also why I love Fortress. It is a map that has a middle of the building.
I'll set up a meeting later.
Like
I need to set up a meeting for tomorrow, chat.
Hard to be in the middle of it
Real
all.
quick,
Cafe,
Modern Zero,
hard to
the
be
consumption,
in the
I
middle
appreciate
of
it.
all as well.
If they tech pause, I'll set up the
Skyscraper,
meeting.
back when that was in the mid pool. So hard to be in the middle of the map, so you're often ending up doing an overclear from one side, and it's very predictable sort of where you're going to be attacking from, what kind of ops you're going to be bringing. Fortress feels very open to me, almost like a Shelly in some ways, and I love that. Fnatic showing that
Is it tech
they
pause
do
again?
know
No
what they
fucking
can
way,
do on
right?
this map because they picked it.
Yeah. Very much so. Fnatic decided to go.
If you put enough time to commit to the siege, do you think you'll be able to play pro, consider your game knowledge, pro coaching? Absolutely, but I would be a bad pro. I would be like a IGL, one of like the teams that never make it to events.
They lost both of those games very convincingly.
I just don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm good, chat. Like I don't think. Like I don't know.
Recently,
I think I'm pretty ass at this game.
Out of them.
I just think I'm.
As for Los, we've seen a little bit more.
I fucking blow dick.
All right, Salt Lake City Major against Weibo. And however, they did lose it. Nothing so recent. The most recent result for them was just a month ago. They played INTZ, they won, and then they lost to FaZe Clan over in the South America League. We'll see, of course, early days, not just in the map, but also in the BO3. Looks like it's Dorms this time around here for MIBR. After struggling on the primary bomb site, they mix things up.
I think I prefer this bomb site personally. I know like in pro play, even ranked, like this is the second choice for most people. I don't know, I just feel more comfortable on this side of the map. Like playing lobby, playing commando, master bedroom, I feel like there's just so many angles you get pressured from, and like it's a very open bomb site. Kid Storms, you can close off a lot of those walls mid-round if you need be. You can start in bathroom, fall back, reinforce, fall back from meeting, reinforce again, and just play the layers.
Yeah. Something
that we saw a lot of actually in APAC from CAG in particular just a few weeks ago.
I think it's a lot easier to roam on the command and master side of the map than it is to roam on the dorm side of the map. So when you anchor dorms, you can actually waste more time on that roam game.
I like that.
But of course, with Fnatic, we've seen in just that first round gone by, that sometimes it's not about a slow and methodical roam clear. Sometimes it's about looking for a gap and pouncing. Not a single body has fallen for Fnatic in that first round. This time, however, MIBR have changed things up. A lot of info gathering. I love the pulse pick from Daffo. The mirror as well from Dark is going to be super helpful. Oh, hello, Daffo. Look at this. Oh. Nitro Cell. As he jumps outside, tosses it out over, doesn't find its mark, but yeah, really goes to show that they are here to they're here to take the fight to Fnatic.
I quite like this. Fnatic early on the roof, opening windows, applying that phantom fake pressure, and then meanwhile, they just have Smith and Deadshot walking from lobby, taking master bedroom, taking command, and the reason why this is so free is when they're applying that pressure early around the building, all the roamers of MIBR lows kind of fell back, playing much closer to the bomb side, probably fearing a direct attack. So then they say, okay guys, they give up the roam game, let's take it for free, nice and quickly, spare the drones, keep the shield alive. C4 went down, takes a little bit of damage off Smith, but he's doing his job right now. He's just got behind him, Citizen finds both players. That's not just a bait play, that is a double injury.
That's your mate with the AK-12. Immediately followed.
Oh shit, I'm not locked in. I'm sorry, I was setting up a fucking Zoom meeting.
And not a single kill found for MIBR. Lost could be back to back.
Right now, Fnatic are fucking tearing apart MIBR right now.
Ever for Fnatic.
We might lock in a prediction right now. We are rooting for Fnatic.
The Europeans.
Predictions are riding on Fnatic right now.
So quickly.
You look definitely super informed.
It's all up here, says Citizen.
Oh yeah.
Hi, my name is Fett. I'm a former pro coach who had a fluke win in a major, and now I act like I'm a wise R6 sage. I glaze washed players because I need to be a drama queen. Damn.
C4 went down, did a bit of damage. I'm gonna swing him again.
Young unknown, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Why is it in French now? Salut! Je m'appelle Fett. Je suis un ancient coach. Professor Man qui une victoire. Now it's in Chinese.
Keeping him up guessing.
Jesus Christ.
Despite having a pulse, they had a bit of information to work
with. Jesus Christ, chat. What the fuck are we doing? Modern Star, thinking this up earlier, but I appreciate you. We're going to kitchen. We're going for a horizontal extension. Dining side. Double reinforced walls. Dining. Also should be single reinforced wall, right? I'll reinforce all that. Usually, typically what teams do.
Jumping in a window, walking a door towards the bomb side. So much freedom Fortress has to offer.
I just reinforce up top.
Let's see now.
Barricaded off.
Third round in MIBR. Haven't found a single defense as of yet. They chose to start on this defensive side. It's where most teams are more comfortable on Fortress. Both of the top 4 bomb sites bear no fruit for MIBR. So they go downstairs. An opportunity found by Deepek. He saw Perez's head for a brief moment. Pengu, you and I have talked about this at length. Roam clearing the ground floor is very hard from Hammam, but it looks like a quick pace move here from
Oh my god, big fucking fast sight hit from Fnatic. Gets shut down by the infirmary player. That's a infirmary player dead though, but the crossfire from fucking Los fucks them.
Though they meet massive resistance here from MIBR. Only Dark is found, and the Brazilians can recompose now.
And the smoke imperfectly blocks it up, but it was a...
And now he is left all alone.
But yeah, it was just smoke was bad.
The Swiss find nothing. And the Brazilians finally have their first round aboard.
Honestly, very small thing there for Fnatic. If the smoke grenade from Blitz goes out to disrupt that crossfire from the left and the right-hand side, Smith is in there. That could be a freebie. That could be bomb site control. That could be panic for MIBR lows, but he missed the flashbang because, well, I should say, MIBR's, they juked it. They turned down very quickly that 180 flake, so they avoid the flashbang. The smoke grenade was not successful. Crossfire was good. Now it's going to be a lows being ready for something quickly. Had they not been in medbay, had they not peeked out the bomb site door, they don't know that Blitz is pushing in until like a couple seconds later, and that could determine everything in that round. Clashbang going out to further enable Smiths. A Demo spam to target Deadshot, who's been on that in the previous round. Again, the information, the entry, the early kill advantage there on those kinds of operators. What did Citizen say in the interview? Fear Smiths? Something like that? Yeah,
he did.
You should be fearful of Smiths.
I love to hear players gassing up their teammates like that, especially when
Fett, do you think Spoit is the best rookie of all time? Someone asked that earlier. Hold on. I personally, I think it's between him and EFAC, and I take EFAC personally, but a lot of people around me take Spoit over EFAC. It just depends what you value more. I think like Spoit, like statistically hard carried the shit out of that team and did amazing, right? And won a major in his first fucking season. But then so did EFAC, and he also won EU, and he also won the Japan like invitational or whatever, like all within his first like stage as a rookie. And I think like to cheat that level of consistency, although it wasn't all S tiers, but to like win that many things in your very first stage and also to do it as an IGL, I think that's more impressive. But definitely Spoit's definitely second. Like there's no one else that comes close to those two for like a rookie stage. I just think IGLing for me is more impressive as a rookie than like putting up just like pure numbers, but also Spoit was putting up a crazy amount of numbers. Like he was performing out of his mind.
You play some demos, you play for the roam clear, you play for killing. Now, as you said, they play for anti-utility, anti-intel. Measure twice, caught once, to your words. And it just
Diffuser third. I mean, there's only 3 people that have ever won the S tier event in their very first stage as a rookie. So I mean,
Fenrir mine in there, Twitchstone clears it. So they feel like their layers are just being peeled back piece by piece, second by second. There's a more phantom pressure. Deadshot inside our old tower could just toss in some Candela, say, hey guys, I'm over here.
Boy, wasn't that worse team? Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. I just think that like still like IGLing is
for a quick kill. So they have to have 1 or 2
IGLing like as a rookie is just crazy.
Game there.
Yeah. You see Wizard, he can walk into this courtyard, walk into Wall's bedroom door, right by the site itself at any moment.
That barbed wire, though, is going to make things harder.
Oh my god, Dash completely fucks up a freebie.
Wizard should surely be dead right now, but thanks to his
like that guy was fucked. He was completely caught out on fucking courtyard.
Given an early advantage here for Fnatic. MIBLOS will be kicking themselves at
Take a cross control. There's no one contesting the Magro 90 side anymore after Dash died.
Notice how this Aruni gate has actually been hacked. It works in favors of the attackers now. Deepek can shoot his
guys tries to retake up.
Close enough to get it to disappear.
Perez has a Mira onto horse. That's actually not a bad Mira. It lets them play a little more passively on horse side.
Potential staircase. So it's going to be a more regular execute. 4 people working
together. Perez back when Los was
later on. That's going to be Citizen
making an SLC. He was the one dropping 20 kills a game. Let's see if he can do it again right now.
He's going to meet.
We're rooting for fucking Fnatic though. Oh, good push at the same time as the push drone. That's good coordination. Rez loses at the free fire fight. They take horse control.
It looks to be a 3rd round on the board.
Ace is in bathroom. Bomb should be free to plant now. They killed 90 player. Smith plants bomb.
The plant looks to go down from
wonderful play by Fnatic.
Exactly
nice.
Where Nux is. Bit of a pre-fire from Citizen with the DMR of Brava. And it's Bravo.
Spoit's major win was low-key way harder than EFAC's. Yeah, that you could also say that. Yeah, I think the Berlin major was definitely
And you see big smiles from
this path. They had to go through phase, right?
Well. So yeah, they faced for their first opening pick because they won the 5v4 going into execute because they're gonna leave a lurker of Citizen. If you have a 5v5,
I still think EFAC. It's just because like I think IGLing is hard as shit. Like I think IGLing is the most impactful. Like
everyone to be successful. And they do
the most impactful, the hardest thing you could do in Siege.
At the same moment, Citizen walked in
do it correctly
and took main staircase control. Now they have a good crossfire.
So you guys are bringing up a lot of valid points. It's definitely like it just depends on what you value more, right? I value IGL and you guys value kills. Like
from more than just one single angle. It's why it's so successful. And it
Exit was good back then though, Garbage Soul. Like Exit was good back then.
That's been their big conversation, right? Are they crutching the shield? Is that what's enabling to play the game very well?
Exit was like top 4 at multiple events that year.
A round like that shows me that they can actually play not
this is the guy who hit a Nux guy, yeah.
But as a full team, just with guns up.
Yeah.
Wiz first landed, he's cooking. Yeah, happy for Wizard. All their console switchover, kind of a controversial history on console. But
so far.
Not Yardy's team, Chad. Not Yardy's team. It was when they rebuilt with Spirits and Yaga.
Dominated the opening engagements. They won the 5 last opening engagements while they were on their attacking side on Bank and won the game because of it.
Tadpole Kino is one of Sport's
If
best
they can
wins.
keep that up, other teams are going to find it really hard.
Tadpole Kino is a crazy pull.
All of the time.
Quite controversial because Wizard was like the best Zim on console.
It's been big praise to Wizard.
I don't think that's like it's just an achievement. Like, dude, best Zim on console.
Playing Obbers like your Solid Snake.
I don't think it's an achievement, chat.
With that FAMAS. I like the pulse here. Practically scanning on where the attackers are, but the issue is you can only scan where the pulse is existing from Daffo.
I mean, someone was on Zim, yeah. Everyone was on Zim, bro. Every single one of your favorite console players has touched Zim at some point, maybe besides Jinxie.
They have no clue at all. So there
I
will
think
be
Jinxie's a good man.
Oh,
almost.
frag grenade out.
It's a good attempt though from Wizard. Again, just fishing for opening pick. If they find it, they find it. If they don't, they're still making progress elsewhere.
Richie.
Smith is top lobby right here with that shot. So while we're watching one guy go
No,
fishing,
Mingo said he's tried MNK before and he didn't like it.
that's the important.
But I don't know if that was on
thing. We're
PC or on
waiting for
Zim.
Wizard to get that kill, but if he does, even better.
Yep. And as soon as Fnatic find an opening kill, they decide to pounce on that moment. Dark, though, hadn't been spotted.
The roam up top is aggressively being held.
Finds one kill.
Should Dark Eyes fall now?
The dodge there.
C4 shot up mid air should fall here, I think.
Doesn't land enough.
Other player drops through hatch instead, goes up the tower stairs.
And he is forced on.
That's gonna be full command side over. Flex reinforcement does go off, despite the fact that Smith is pressing so fast.
By the end of it,
they get the flex reinforcement off. Do they flex reinforce the second layer off though?
FNC to try and
do they have a second reinforcement to give?
Another opening kill, but this isn't the story of what happened in the EML. They were the
Jinxie tested Zim for a stream, did I?
During stage 1 of the league, and now today they're looking so much better.
Big blow up.
I did not know this all lore. Chat has a lot of lore.
Kill. That's going to give them a huge way to win the round, but even if he doesn't, he knows exactly where that push will be happening from. D-Pick is successful with a double in the round. I think
player underneath is taking a bit, like jerking off a bit too much now. He just go up tower stairs now.
Goes down early.
Especially if Fnatic are pushing the pace. I mean, Citizen just farming on that breach though. I don't even know how the fuck they gave away 2 picks to breach like that. Now Mattress Plan is free.
When you're not in a 1v4.
It's a slaughter for Fnatic.
And that's the problem there.
He was on PC. Oh.
Why are we thinking that?
I mean, MIBR lows are looking quite MIBR lows.
How's he down? Because they give him a sub. Thank you for 21 months. Oh my fucking god. 21 months. When are you inviting me to the island? Go tomorrow, bro.
Quick fortress if the Brazilians do not wake up.
That's gotta just be discipline or lack of comms. They have pulls downstairs seeing all 4 attacking players. Who else has a C4? Showing, guys, I'm gonna go off the scan. I'm gonna flank main staircase.
Nuxka is the only one who showed up for Lowe's. It's not hard to show up if your team is like 1 and 4, bro. Show up when you're winning rounds back.
Seeking the fight. I'm like, guys, are you flanking or you're not flanking? You have a guy stalked downstairs. He can't help you. You're playing 3v4.
Fnatic have to make the
outside, dude.
Thank
you for the 14 months. Appreciate you, man.
To the side and start planting.
And
your boy, thank you for the 700. I appreciate you, man.
When he's peeking the door, it's like, are you fighting or are you smoking it? Like, that's a small blunder. And I mean, we didn't get to see the previous game from MBLOs earlier because we had our own game, Fnatic CAG. But the fact that they had a tough time, on Nighthale against CNL team, that's a question mark. Yeah. But if these are the counter rounds they're throwing into it, I can see why they would be struggling. Because
are there no T1 female players? There were back in the day, Goddess and Marmalade. And they weren't like that bad.
I mean, MIBR lows right now have 7
it's just the low amount of. I think someone said it best for chess. It's like the low amount of general like female interest in competitive like games, and then when you filter out for the highest level within that population, then it becomes slim. Plus, like, girls get fucking harassed, dude. Like, you think about it, trying to every T3, T4 team I heard of that had a girl on it, someone developed a crush on that girl within that team. It's like inevitable, bro. Like, there's like the gamer children is way too fucking horny. Someone develops a crush, then they're like, yo, I like you, and then like she's like, well, that's fucking weird. We're on a fucking team. Lock the fuck in, twin. And then the team is just ruined forever. So that's why. That's your answer.
To Paris for the 6th Invitational, North for Salt Lake City for the Major. And then to kick things off in the group stage of stage 1, they got 7-1 slapped about by VP. And now the glow up from them with Citizen and Smiths bringing a new dimension to this roster. They are looking like they are ready
Top
to make
control on Kitch side, Fnatic. Next step is to clear out the Infirmary player.
Slow and steady for all this round.
Getting a bit of hallway flank control here. Gridlock covers hallway flank and stairway flank. Up with the halves. Capital should rotate outside Infirm right now. Going to be Dash and Dark Eyes. Zombie and Wamai both stacked up in Infirmary. They could smoke that off an ISO site here if there's two people doubled up that hard. Wamai's going to be a problem for the Capital.
I can go backstab, sure, right? It gives Fnatic this other way of playing the game, an other way of finding openings by enabling Citizen more on the server. So he's done his vert. He's taken the scanner. He's now gone for hire. The other 4 people, you know, your Flourish, your Gridlock, your Blitz, your Capital.
Wamai and a Zombie doubled up at Infirmary side. They're going to have a lot to clear through here. No one on the court outside door. Good aggression from Dark Eyes. And that's main Util gone. Now nothing can get Dark Eyes out of this corner now. Fnatic are a little bit folding at the seams here. Another smoke. They didn't smoke perfectly here. Fnatic goes for a hatch drop entry. It doesn't work. Yeah, that kill on the fucking the double up here. The anticipation here was great from Lowe's. They set up all the crossfires. They aggro onto the Capital. Thanks for taking the subject.
Before we say goodbye to the half.
Tertiary victories, huh? That kitchen bomb site may be pretty good.
Yeah.
You can play so much map with it. You can bomb.
I don't think Kitch is a tertiary side though. I think it's like very strong.
Fnatic try and win the round almost the same time twice, going for a very simplistic attack. A little bit of mid bait, a little bit of bomb side. Neither successful rounds. I am very keen to see Fnatic on defense though, because it does feel like from the eye test.
Don't be mad at me, be mad at science. Literally proven fact that women can have faster reaction times than men.
There's something about their ability to play the map itself and find those moments.
I think you misspelled something, because if that was meant to be a misogynistic point, you just very progressive of you, Klinka. Very progressive of you.
Maybe that could be the counterplay. Like if you watch Fnatic and you meet them later on, it's like if you bunker down, play heavy intel, play a bit of plant denial, make them work for executes. That could be the struggle. What happens if Fnatic don't get open and pick?
That's right.
They tend to lose the round.
That's exactly right. I mean, yeah, Fnatic skills are not necessarily in problem solving. They're in capitalizing on advantages. If you prevent them from ever getting that advantage to begin with, it's going to be hard.
Yeah. I could see it. Now on the halftime vibe check, you get to talk to your coach for a good 2 minutes, and sometimes there's not much to say.
A fact is a fact. How could that be misogyny? It's not. It's the opposite of misogyny.
Guys, what the?
Yeah. He literally said women can have faster reaction times than men. That is the opposite of misogyny, Marker.
10 million ideas to
do you fail to have reading comprehension skills?
There is a lot to think about, but there's also the other dimension of it, which is sometimes you just need to encourage your players to be chill. They know how to play this game. You don't need to overstimulate them with extra information. Just make sure that vibes are good. That's why we call it the halftime vibe check.
See? There you go. There you go.
As coming into strategy.
Can't.
Fnatic right now.
So you're saying there's so they're saying there's no woman out there that has a faster reaction time than any man on this earth. Stand on that and put $100,000 on it with me. I'll put my fucking life net worth on it right now. I'll put my life net worth on that shit right now. There's no singular human woman that has a faster reaction time than a man. Put your whole life net worth on that shit right now, Twin. I'll put my whole social credit. Yeah, I'll put my social credit on that shit right now.
Super important. If you don't hold that walk in, your bomb site play commando bathroom, which is out right now, instantly under pressure. It's almost like when you play clubhouse, gym, bomb site, office. It's the backbone that gives you access.
I meant top tier video game players. Okay, but that's a stupid part of this argument, because even if that were true, if you sorted all the Siege pros by fastest reaction times, they do not correlate with their success. Let's look at Reese and Canadian for an example. Reese has probably 10 times faster reaction time than Canadian. Reese probably looks like time travel to Canadian. Who's better than who? Who is better than who? Canadian has like fucking 6 hammers, bro.
Or you say, don't give them any
50 trophies, bro.
And then let's wait for them to get to the bomb site doors, where we have a crossfire.
Shut up about Canadian. All right, let's talk about Gunner. Gunner has 2 majors. Even people pros like Aiden Tax, like Gunner has like dog shit mechanics. Probably bad reaction time too.
Because they're just gonna fight the whole world.
It doesn't have to be Canadian. There's a lot of other pros. There's a lot of other pros, bro.
See them be aligned in the game plan.
Yeah. Lowe's don't actually have any players who are primary shield players, funnily enough. I mean, Dash obviously played a lot of shield back on the wildcard days.
Guys, if we sorted Pro League by reaction time, I promise you there would be zero correlation between reaction time and how good you are as a pro.
History.
Just the dumbest argument of all time, bro.
That's not their preferred playstyle. Does expose some potential weaknesses in terms of if this doesn't work, right? Twitch and Flores to try and util clear before executing, then they don't have that next idea. However, the Twitch has been helpful for countering those mirror windows. We've already seen one destroyed. The Twitch will also be very useful for countering Thorn and Fenrir. Fnatic really leaning into the traps.
Just in back and checked up against King Zero earlier, that 8-6 victory they had, Dash played one round of Blitz. That was it.
Interesting.
So it really hasn't been a shield time for this team.
Daff a big lurk.
Might be the first engagement here. Daff
whiffs it.
Let's try and find Citizen who quickly
Have
peeks
switch
him.
Fnatic, Bandit, Snake.
Where are these gonna get peeked though from behind?
BR, Bandit, Cade, Bandit.
Oh yeah.
On command, and they're powering. They block out the window, block out the window, double power. Really good play here for Fnatic. But then sight is opened up here.
Very unusual.
There is a little bit of a risky sprint, I can't lie.
Gets baited by his own teammate.
Another player on. Oh my god, so many players going through fucking Mattress Hall.
Into the 3 versus
Literally like 4 players just walked through Mattress Hall alone that round.
MIBR Los, they've got a lot of ground. But
oh, he doesn't commit to the power.
That is a trap and a half there from Citizen. It does damage.
It's a good trap, but he fucking gives it up. Halfway, fall off Citizen here, good. They have a mirror looking at bathroom side. I think if they hold that mirror probably, because there's nothing they can do to hold that mirror, right? There's no more Twitch drones. They have to go through Mattress Hall. They have to go through Horse here, I think. Yeah, they're rotating the Horse. That mirror is fucking them.
The offensive player together are supporting each other while they had a strong backline.
So now Los are going to go through Horse side. I don't think Fnatic have to even hold aggressively at Horse. I think they can literally just like tuck up on bathroom angles and call it a day. Find in the bag. Oh, one's going to go through art window as a temp of the backstab. Good C4. Does a lot of damage.
Smith's in position with the SMG-12. Does get the injury.
Good movement here by Smith.
On the bomb side, Wizard has
great play by Smith. I'm very impressed with the composure from Smith this event. Look at Smith go, bro. Oh my god, look at Smith go. That's the rookie right there. That's the rook right there. Smith's looking good.
Holds firm for Fnatic. And MIBR Los continue trailing further behind.
Oh my. What did I say? The anger play, right?
How large of a percentage does individual mechanic skill in like the equation for an effective pro player? Probably like 20%. I don't know. Like there's just so many players with the most disgusting mechanics of all time if they all come to nothing. Chat. The reason I say that is because
it might be our low.
Chat, it's like you think about all the Reeses over the years. There are infinitely more Reeses than there are Stompins.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and look,
that's
you
it.
Think about the history.
It just takes more.
I mean, Fnatic is his first foray into Tier 1. He's only 22 years old, and his first appearance on an esports team, that at least as far as what's on Wikipedia, was only a year ago.
I appreciate it.
He's played for 2 teams, you know, below the Tier 1 level.
Wizards look so young. Don't you to be 18 to play this game professionally? I think he is 18 or 19.
The primary shield player for this roster. And while also in a moment like
Bingo
that,
went pro, what team replacing what player do you think Bingo should join?
Really making a stand here for Fnatic. I don't know.
I think it's about. I think Mingo could replace anyone on like the bottom half of NA. I think if you want to join the top half of NA, I don't think any team would make roster changes besides maybe 100 Thieves, and I don't think 100 Thieves are making roster changes. Like Adam is already really good. Like
and then Spoit immediately took that fame and left.
100 Thieves need an aggressive entry. They need Gomez. Adam is. He would be basically replacing Adam's role, and Adam is already very good.
Other teams.
So it's a little bit rough, but
Yeah.
I would say like the only realistic team that could pay him enough for it to be worth it for him would be 100 Thieves. Now that being said, if another team wanted to fuck up their scrim schedule just to have Mingo, I think it's worth it. Like do single scrims only. Everyone works second jobs. He can stream while they work second jobs, and then they do single scrims only together at the end of the day, so he can stream all day long. I think that'd be great.
They're a good team. They're a good opponent. They are being
to be smoke glass on the main breach. Are they going to get to open the inner games wall or no? They did get up the inner games wall, so they have a long cut.
This is the thing.
Into games. Ooh, Azami materialization info peak. So while the Azami breaks open, he gets to see through the foam a little bit.
They're applying a little pressure, sure. They're reaching some of those walls, sure, but nothing's really happening.
Now old tower, 2 players rotating. They get mattress control. Mattress control old tower. They want to plant on the mattress bunk. And they have a long cut on the game side to make sure that they can't deny plant from that angle. Dark Eyes watching for the flank.
Fnatic like to play a very active defense.
Well, the thing is that for old tower entry, there's no shields. That's a huge pick on the glass. Who's dropping old tower?
And take down that glass.
Dark Eyes kills flank.
But MIBR Los have recomposed. They shut down the flank.
Oh my fucking god! Deepek's in the shit!
But more so to the door, to the bomb.
No one's coming old tower. Okay.
4v2 advantage.
They still have games control.
The Brazilians have their best chance.
Oh, Citizen.
To get around in what seems like forever. Smith clutched up big last time. Now he needs to do the same. The first of 4. Claimed with the SMG.
Where's Dark Eyes coming from? He's coming from bathroom side. There's a Goyo to pop on that door.
Is tossed on out.
Pop the Goyo. Pop the Goyo. Pop the Goyo. There you go. Go back.
Goyo
there you go. There you go.
He knows that the Deimos will try and hunt him down from behind.
Deimos runs in. Oh, good, good. 3, 2, 1 by fucking Los there, actually. They just full commit on my toe without hesitating. Don't give him the chance to clutch.
Looking finally like they can handle this defensive side from Fnatic.
Fnatic wanted to fight. They had the smoke babes for plant denial. They had these.
Happy Tuesday, Fett. How much longer you play the stream today? For a while, to the end of the play day, chat. That was a huge pick on the glass, but then after that, I think Fnatic were just trying to like stop this plant before it even started going down. A little bit of an early response, preemptive response from Fnatic. MIBR Los just like sit outside and just punish them for it.
Because Fnatic
who IGLs for Fnatic? Deepak or Citizen? I think.
We can take the fights later, but no, they wanted to disrupt MIBR. That was their game plan. This time it goes punished.
Yeah. The thing is, out of such a stellar first half with 4 rounds of the attack, you don't need to go too crazy on your defense.
How do you get permission to co-stream esports? So for Ubisoft events, this is not a Ubisoft event. You would go through the R6 creator, like the Ubisoft creator program. For this event, I think it applies separately, but I also got it from, I don't even know.
Oh, is it time for a blitz? It's gonna be Nox on it too, not even Dash.
Yeah, well, like I was saying before, the stats
you
tell
stream
me
on
that
Gmail.
has played a bit of
Gmail how to stream the service.
Shield that's in a top
go back to kids here.
Any of the MIBR Los players in the last couple of months. The great drone, by the way,
horizontal.
Of that round, I
they have a lot of top cut drones.
Dead shot there on the Solus.
But they spawn. They have a lot of top cut drones, but they spawned as if they're not going to do a top clear. They have the ram, so ram can ram over side when they do take old tower, but I don't know what the fuck they're going to go for. Sets glass, yeah, this looks like old tower. This looks like old tower. Get to the bottom of the laundry stairs. It sets off the fucking angles, long angles. Go for default platter. Go for a fast push, kind of on the infirmary guy. This is the SR take, in my opinion. The sense blocks up a lot of these long angles.
Anyway, but there we go.
Oh, he has on his back now.
Yeah. So it could be the same reasoning. You can't get C4 or run out or whatever, depending on where you are from or where you're in the building. But yeah, when you're playing the Solus, it's kind of like the same as a Scopus. Scopus can be back towards the bomb side, but that's your entire gadget, so you can always escape. With the Solus, you don't have an escape tool necessarily, but you get to map the layout of the attack based on where the drones are, whatever else you can kind of scan around for. He's gonna see a blitz later on. He sees the diffuser carrier. He sees where the drones
This is the IGL. Oh shit!
And it gives you a
I didn't know that. Rookie IGL. Banger.
Once you TP away with the Scopus,
is he the future? Is he the truth?
You can't get back. So Deadshot is playing for his own life, with the other.
He's playing quite well too for being an IGL, man. Maybe Smith is the truth, man. I was not familiar with Smith before this. They're going for a top clip. They're kind of clear all the way to the other side to deny the rats from going from flank late round. Usually you see people just take like minimally old tower and then they just make vert, which looks like they are doing now. They cleared up halfway. They set a guy on the other side, but there's 2 people over here. So the man count for Fnatic wins out against the one guy holding flank, which is Dark Eyes. But Dark Eyes could have a good rat spot. I think he does. Yeah, he does. That's going to be a free pick. And he's calling Solus. are going forward, but Solus is going to aggress on this flank. Deadshot's going for it. Deadshot might have slipped past Dark Guys. Deadshot fully slipped past Dark Guys. Does he know?
From Dark, a lot of info now for MIPL.
What the fuck, man?
Fnatic find themselves on the back foot.
Yeah, the issue is they know that Deadshot's also run because they
have no idea Deadshot's here. Zero.
So they know
Deadshot might have a flank, but Deadshot might have a crazy flank.
But he's actually kind of snuck past, and Deadshot, if he finds the good timing...
Deadshot's like low-key in a crazy spot. I don't know, it's like 50-50 on whether this works or not. Now sensing a block up long angle down the hallway. I think they want to isolate the...
Finds onto Dark, the
Here comes Deadshot. Deadshot! Oh, what the...
Second!
Great shot from
Oh, we got fucked. The plant's already going down in sight.
Hang on a second.
Wizard's in the right spot, though.
Into the corner. Denied the
nice job by Wizard. Hold the stop.
Oh
my god! Oh my god, Wizard!
Eliminated.
Oh my god, Wizard!
Wizard has conjured up a storm. Two big
big
kills
Wiz.
after denying the plant. Now it's Perez up against two. He's got 11 seconds. He knows where that
oh
diffuser
my god,
is, but
Wizard!
D-Beck has the crossfire from Infirmary.
Wizard nuts shots.
Fnatic again out of nowhere. A reprisal, and for them, it's map point on Fortress.
Oh, they're planning outside the sense wall, outside the smoke grenade, exposed to just the angle on the bomb side doors. It's a way too easy kill for Fnatic that stops the entire plant in the push. And I feel like that's might be all lost me rushing that decision a little bit, thinking, hey, Deadshot is upstairs, he's got the Dokkaebi, side should be vulnerable. But then they deal with Deadshot seconds later with Ram getting that kill out of nowhere. And then I'm thinking, now he can restabilize. Now he can get Ram into the action, watch the verticality, try and get a plant down legitimately.
Glazban, Mirror Ben. Glazban really good for Fnatic here. A lot of the Moses strats hinges on the Glaz injury. Mirror Ben, interesting.
Had time to play that slowly. They had the numbers advantage.
Maybe the cross clear has more promise if they don't have stuff to break mirrors with.
Losing. Now they take their tactical timeout, and we can really break down
35 seconds.
Crucial moments here. Obviously, Deadshot one up above, but it's a 4v3 plan.
Look at this.
4v2 plants.
What's that plant spot? His back is turned to the bomb side door, and they just die.
By the way, that's a 2 versus 4 for Fnatic, where they didn't even drop a single body.
I mean, Wizard did hit a nasty shot onto Blitz, to be fair. He's having a great time. He's getting the praise for it right there. And I think that's very important to see that the more experienced players, Deadshot, Citizen, D-Peg, they are very quick to really praise when Smith clocks, when Wizard hit a nasty shot, and be like, because it means so much more to those players, right? They need that encouragement and be like, oh my god, guys, you guys are crazy. Confidence is everything. I think in the current meta, especially, I was backstage with talking to Laxing, and we looked at the game that was happening, and Laxing went, Nick, are you happy that you're not playing this current meta? Because it's like Solid Snake, Shield, Deimos, you know, and I was like, you know, Lax, I miss playing Pro League, but I feel like I would struggle in this meta because there's so much uncertainty and so much chaos in the server. And Lax went, yeah, me too, man. My red plays would never work anymore. See what I was just find an elevator to hide in, right? It's
that's so true. Laxit was a little bit of a rat.
It's a very different game nowadays, and I feel like the fact that we're seeing Wizard thriving so well in this randomness, this chaotic moments, is such a good sign. Because if he can navigate that already, and he's got, you know, a much higher ceiling, you can build this guy into a much better player than he already is.
Yeah, you look at Wizard right now, 9 kills.
Same story against CAG.
So far, yeah, and he was very good against CAG. Smith has had his fair share of big moments. It talks about youth. I mean, Wizard is a young player himself as well.
There's already up wide stairs
Smith was 22
on the extension room.
Wizard is...
Wait, is this even an extension room, or is this literally command? Oh, they double power, they double swing, they're aware of it. Will we go for a hop over? Oh, the timing! Looks away at just the right time. There's 2 players underneath, so they can't hop over. Holy shit. Fnatic retake white stairs. Oh, it's just command.
Makes his position known. The shotgun with a Deimos from below.
Did you reboot? It talked.
Can be even more valuable.
Oh man, I just dazed out. I can't lie, I zoned out real quick there.
Yeah. But it does stop the initial push there, right? We saw Fnatic play that gap-finding playstyle, and they say, you know what? We can figure that out too.
Can't lie, I lagged out a little bit, Chad.
Watching the entries.
A little reboot right there.
Shut down.
Yeah.
Back to reset.
Trying is half the battle, right? The fact that you want to go for it after timeout on 6-3 for lows? That's
Dash Hall of Famer? I don't think so.
But the issue is when you got that primary shotgun, you're very limited in where the fighting is good for you. Sure, there's a secondary DMR pistol
they
sort of
still seem like they want to go for this direct. They're trying to like shock it out the player, close rotate. Ying gets shot
Smith
out.
could be stuck in this
No
corner.
more
Doesn't
C4
have that
over.
C4 for fallback. The nade goes
Onto the
way
white
too wide.
stairs.
He'll be quite fine
I
in
think
this
they're
corner.
hesitating a bit on their
He's
entries
gonna
here.
stick around, but the Cadillas makes it hard.
Does he
Fall
flex
back
reinforce it
behind the
off?
wall.
Does not flex reinforce it off. They do get Lodest control.
Tries to take that
Oh,
space. Out comes the
bad
Reaper,
gunfight by
recently
Smith.
buffed. It finds Smith's head. The Fnatic bite back immediately, and Perez is now down. Shotgun brought out by Nux, but that will not be of assistance to him.
They have horse control though. That's the next step
is looking
for MIBR if they want to start getting the plant down into any sort of capacity. They have to rotate outside of horse. You see a player going to do that right now. Dash going outside of horse. Opening the door onto the player. Daffo as well, doubling up on that guy.
There's a lot still to be done here.
Let's see how Fnatic holds this down. It looks like they're playing to keep aggro up by horse side.
With Wizard finding the kill. Great
entry by Daffo.
Finds one. Now assisted by his teammate coming in to support. It's Dash. The two of them together try and piece
Wizard
this up,
though,
but
hitting all the
Wizard
fucking shots.
Again,
Holy
making his
shit.
presence felt in the server.
11 and 6
3v2.
Wizard.
As
Going
Fnatic
nuke.
look to close up Fortress. They have that defuse. Dark brings it back into it.
We just stared at a guy in fucking bathroom.
1v3
Archives?
for the map. As
Oh my God.
are out of second chances. Fnatic are soaring high today. One map in the books and one step closer to the group stage.
Confidence inspiring game as well from the individuals of Fnatic.
What's up closer to phase 2, no? Not group stage, phase 2?
Very much a team effort. Did a bit of gap finding.
I guess one step closer to like the next group stage.
The fundamentals, the Brava, the Twitch.
We're going next map chat. We're going next map chat.
Opening after opening, and then also a bit of clutchness there. Smith had a moment, Wizard had a moment, Citizen had a moment. That was their map choice. So that's what they're supposed to be dominating.
All right, chat.
The real star will have
First map goes to Fnatic.
SPO3 because that's the
One map away from getting one prediction right, locking in one prediction. I'll see you guys
expectations. They have certainly
next
exceeded
map.
them so far. I mean, this team.
We're on Cafe now. Cafe is the map that Fnatic beat G2 on in the playoff.
Why would you do that? Who's their coach?
Didn't you hear? Well, why is the GOAT now, bro?
Oh, that's right. He got buffed. That's the thing, right? He got deployable shield.
Well, my ban, Castle ban, Capital ban, Montaigne ban. Capital ban is interesting. Maybe Lowe's have a lot of clears with it. I wouldn't anticipate a team from Brazil having, you know, that type of clears, but maybe they occupy that niche in Brazil. Not too sure. We're going basin off rip. We're going clash. We're going horizontal extension.
You as a support player right now, because you're used to doing all this droning. These days are so
Can I borrow the Fett curse real quick? Yeah, bro, you got it, bro. I got you, bro.
Docker B, like so many crazy powerful ops. Like, what do you think is the most overpowered operator in the game right now? And he's like, it's none of that. It's Wamai.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, that's the thing, right?
This isn't hopping on cams to gauge out where the enemy is spawning. They have Sense, they have Blackbeard, they have Ram. Could be top down clear with the Ram and do a sync plant. Likely, more likely than going for, I feel like, the prep push with the
Because all of a
Sense.
sudden, they can have a defender in an area that normally is easy to clear. Now it's no longer
Wizard
clear.
C4 ripped at the white stairs, just ready to throw onto the white repel if someone goes for it.
And you don't bring like a nomad or something
Let's
like
see if
that,
this cheese
how are you
works
gonna
out.
deal with the clash? You're probably not. You're gonna do something else and be forced into a plan B.
Doesn't come out yet. He's waiting for the
Omai
repel
got
sound.
buffed significantly. It's been target banned away. Same with the castle, which often could also be the Asami instead as a substitute.
Yeah.
Because it really weakens the piano hold, and piano.
Resident Evil, thank you for the 700. I appreciate
all
it.
the bomb sites, with the exception of.
They found Wiz. Wiz probably going to go down the white stairs now. No, he's still going for the C4
So,
pick.
I like
White stairs
this
side.
initial start, if I remember,
Will the
Lowe's.
player
I
come
love
over
the
to
Fett
repel
and the
C4
Capital
or
Multi saying
repel
if
white
they
side?
execute
Deadshot going
oriented
for a
map,
C4
we're
pick
gonna
red stairs.
weaken you on the executes by banning these
Nothing.
operators that are great for it. And
I think
they're
he heard the
gonna
repel
have
from
C4
far
goes out
away,
of
just
White's window to
got
enable
faked
the
out.
fallback
He's on the
because of
MPX again. It
Fnatic.
looks like he
They're
really
gonna
likes
say,
playing the
you know what,
MPX
let's
now
play
on this
5v5.
VIP position.
We have Clash, we have some C4s.
Still a runner up here. Oh my god, wait, Deadshot solo roaming. That's a big value, even if he just goes 1 for 1.
He always wants to fight. Got
Knows
the
there's
yellow pick,
another
has the
player
intel,
too.
1
C4 on a
second,
pillar.
C4 goes side, he's taking us the kill instead, and
E-Pec
just
comes
like
up,
that,
kills him.
5v3 for Fnatic, just like Fortress. They bring the fight to MRPRLOs.
That's right, active defense.
Now Deadshot solo up top from uncleared. If they decide to skip and go for side, they'll get flanked.
MIBR have vertical dominance. Doesn't matter that they can start opening up the floors. They're not going to find these kills. I mean, even if Fnatic fall back to the bomb site, it doesn't matter. Deadshot tries to get away. No, he doesn't go down brown stairs though. He stays alive.
He's gonna keep fighting. What do you mean?
This guy cannot be contained. No. Surely the kill comes through
Oh
here.
my god, he's alive still. Is insane. He backs up in the corner. Good rat by Deadshot. Will they find him? He's in laundry.
stairs.
And he's just wasting. This is good fundamentals from Deadshot. He's wasting as much time as possible. They know he's in here. He will die, but it's okay. It's okay because he got 2 and he wasted literally infinite time.
Interesting.
And now there's a fucking clash waiting from the bottom right stairs. They do have a nomad for the clash, but I feel like it's still impossible.
Ceiling, so below his feet of Deadshot, and it showed where the freeze was happening from to disable any gadget.
The nomad off the clash.
Air jab goes out, but there's the clash in the back portion. Gas fire popped as well. Bit of trouble.
They does get the clash shield, but now Clash can just rat inside of VIP. Call it a day. Fries in the back.
Whole hallway after this.
5 minutes have a big impact here.
The Wizard kills the brown stairs. Oh my god, it's slaughter. It's fucking slaughter. And the Aqua Stormer XYZ Resident Evil, thank you so much for the subs. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for 19 months. And the Aqua, thank you for the loyalty. Wizard been on one? Yeah, Wizard is shooting. Wizard is accurate as fuck.
One character.
Is this Wizard's first event? No, I think it is his first event. I'm pretty sure it's Wizard's first event. I don't think Wizard is qualified for anything else.
That I think they have to be very conscious of is what Deadshot managed to do this round isn't supposed to happen. Sometimes it will, that's phenomenal. But if you play this 100 times, maybe works 10 of those, maybe 15 if you're really skilled and experienced. I don't want them to feel like he can keep doing these kinds of plays where he will.
Yeah, he's never been to an S tier before.
Stay top floor, take a fight, win it, and keep disrupting. And because he stalled so much time single-handedly. So there's 2 things that I can do long-term right now. One is that Deadshot is not going to keep making that kind of play, despite the fact that it's working. The other one is genuinely look and consider to scope us. Because then you can go as crazy as you want and always TP back and escape. Because if I'm an MRBR Lowe's player right now, I'm going, guys, when we go roam clearing, there will be a player Deadshot. He's not going to fall back. He's always going to be in the corner, double drone, everything, no mistakes. We kill him, we play 5v4, now we can win the round. So just Fnatic really keep that in the back of their minds right now. They cannot keep leveraging that same way to win the game. It has to change throughout Cafe.
Yeah, look, if I'm MIBR Lowe's right now, I'd consider playing a Solid Snake or something just to try and track down these roamers. One of the great things about Solid Snake on Cafe is if you're on the rappels on the outside of the building, you can quickly sprint around the rappels with your gadget out.
Oh yeah,
and you can quickly go up and down, check the different floors. You get so much info so quickly. You combine that with someone entering on the top floor, and these roamers are going to be really under a lot of pressure early.
They're fast going up wide stairs here. There's a rat in VIP.
Impact comes out.
Oh my fucking god.
In comes the flash,
Good help by Deadshot, but there's an upside down rappel on wide stairs holding it. There's another player in dining. This is a crazy sight hit. But they're kind of surrounded, I can't lie. They get Wizard. But the white star control is going to help them a lot. How are they going to plant the bomb though after getting inside dining control?
They need to find the numbers advantage almost
to left and right, refrag. Thank you for the 5. Get the Swag Daddy. Holy shit. A D-Pack drops. Yep. Laundry again.
Continue fighting back and forth.
Swag Daddy completely sorry. Not Swag Daddy. Well, yes, Swag Daddy. Thank you for the 5. Thank you so much for the 5. Get the Swag Daddy. Appreciate you. And it's thanks to you that Fnatic actually read that rush.
They were quickly in there. They got the good trades. They had the bomb site control partially instead of dining.
The same Wizard Stomp plays it, I think so.
They're all there.
You explain why Mozzie is so popular in pro. He's a secondary shotgun. He can make rotates with it, and he has 4 pests. A lot of drone denial.
They are suffocating MIBR Lowe's despite the fact that they're a defending team.
I don't think Fnatic are playing fairless. I think they're playing a good game of Siege right now. They're reading out all the pushes that Lowe's are doing really well.
We saw Wizard running away from the shield, but again, Deadshot was above, had the angle. They bait the kill once more. There's never
that about releasing a charm? I'm not the one that releases a charm, dog. R6 is the one that releases a charm.
First round, they miss-drone Deadshot top floor. He gets a freebie. This round, they chase Wizard with the Blitz Flash, thinking that there's going to be no support.
Is it mute better for drone denial? Depends on the doorway.
I mean, it's a nice idea, but you kind of need to take that ground and then
either or are good. Mozzie pests are harder to shoot.
Or he escapes.
Yeah.
You can't have him
Mutes are better to cover more like choke points. Depends on the doorway.
Yeah. I think Fnatic are really good at.
That's Berlin D-Pack, yes sir.
Into these crossfires, right? Like in moments like that, like MIBR Lowe's have taken up like map control. In theory, they could be planting, but Fnatic know they don't have to panic. No, you can just sit back and wait. Oh, I don't hear that plant going down. Okay, let's not go crazy. I think there's a sledge just standing in the bomb site because you're held on in, doing nothing.
Little sneaky barricade kill to go for here. Shooting open for your teammates so that they won't know you're on the angle already. Next go looking for that. No cheese to be found yet, though. That's the
Fnatic,
G2 mirrors.
to just
Looking
not
at
panic and
Pixel
lock
push
in,
through.
Just have a very chill attitude.
It's a big praise to Smith. He was
Oscar moves over on the rappel to look at bathroom side and then gives his position away. Here comes the run out.
He waited till his teammate got the combat.
There's still a Nomad here close, so this is fucking scary. Yeah, I don't think he knew. Wizard, I think he was trying to threaten the white stairs upside down rappel, but he didn't know the Nomad was close.
Dark was there actually watching with the angle as well. That's the issue about.
And now that just gets re-nomaded it off. And now they just don't need to worry about it at all.
Well, good counter with MMBR lows. This time they actually just outbrain them, bait them into an offensive play, get the opening pick, and this is the round of theirs. It's tertiary bomb side, right? Technically speaking here, third round, and they got the opening pick. It's not gonna get any better on Cafe than this round right here. But can they convert to a round victory? That's the question.
Oh, Citizen, huge pick. Almost gets the one on white stairs too.
He will be forced back.
Oh, they're kind of going for piano across. They have one player east side rappel.
There's an overpeak here.
Oh, but Deadshot powers through with the piano and he falls down immediately. And Deepak's still on cocktail. He should fall here, I feel like. Smith and Deepak still playing top floor. I don't know if they necessarily need to hold this with their life, especially considering the site is mining. The cocktail control gives them nothing. It just gives them reading dirt. Yeah, now they fall off. Now they're spread out horizontally on the second floor.
Like not synced up on the plan from MBR lows right now.
Mid floor.
Breakdowns here. Finally, the vert starts to open up here from MIBR lows. Remember, this bomb site is actually mining and
I could change my language. Instead of being basement, I should, or like second floor, third floor, I should say like top, bottom, middle. That's reading control. I mean, if they have double reinforced off dining walls, they just play crossfire with red train and dining wall. No? Did they get hatch open? Did they get mining hatch? I don't think MIBR lows have mining hatch open, right? Why play this aggressively?
No C4 though, and just one touch.
I don't know. I feel like Smith's kind of put himself in a bad spot unless he goes unnoticed. Like the only hope here for Smith is that they have him on a rat. Deadshot is shooting though.
Deadshot finds one. So it's even numbers.
Okay, like perhaps they have no idea Smith is here.
Straight into Smith. Now it's a 1v1.
Let's go 1 HP, but then they open the Hibana walls for Smith. Oh, this is so rough. And Nuck's got no composure. Oh my god, he gets scared off the plant. Oh, and then he just hides in a corner with fucking 2 seconds left. That's hilarious.
Tries to swing him from the
yeah, Nuck's good, by the way.
But he doesn't land the kill. Smith, with the patience of a god and balls of steel, waits it out and wins a third round for
yeah, the Hibanas on the wall are just so ironic. It just actually fucks him.
With 14 seconds left and there are peak holes, not even entry holes. I'm thinking you have to walk down the hallway regardless at that point. Why not just walk down together?
Maybe the rat play by Smith was genius.
Get it done. Those Hibana breaches.
I had no idea he was in laundry.
Because now Smith can peek through them from laundry. Small things again. Hold on.
I can't lie. You are just hating for no reason. Hibana on the wall. He can't plant.
To be fair,
he needs to fake.
There were a lot of moments in that round where they were trying to drone.
Oh, to rear bands. If only you knew the lore. I love how you die on the hill of hating Nuxka. Look, bro, if you saw what I saw during the Salt Lake City Major, you'd hate Nuxka too, bro.
If you can't drone, then you're not playing the meta because you don't need to drone.
I can't win, chat. If I don't hate on a player, I glaze. I'm a glazer and a fence hitter, and if I do hate on a player, I'm just hating for no reason. Chat, which way do we go, chat?
Seriously. You haven't seen a single snake pick.
I feel like the mute
which way do we go, chat?
Just as big of an issue, if not bigger.
Chat, do I glaze and fence it, or the first time I hate someone, I'm hating for no reason?
Too hard. Maybe it's
which one, chat?
They're down 0-3 on their own map. They've had a couple of rough rounds and a questionable ban. But also, you're leaving open a Sami, which you haven't seen almost any.
Glaze? Oh, word.
No, we actually have seen it twice.
Yeah, we've seen two Azamis. I think you should.
Dude, you know, I read this.
Ban Azami or ban Mira.
I read this the complete wrong way. Grady, I read the CH in front of this word. I thought you got real racist there for a second.
Intel operators nearly as much. You ban Mozzie, you know what Deadshot's gonna do?
I read this the complete wrong way, bro.
With a better gun.
I was like, whoa!
He's got a better gun.
TCSG ACOG, man, it's over.
Better gun and better util. So even if you do kill him on the roam, you're gonna be fighting against this stack of util on the bomb site. Kayi Tubarao. Azami Goyo.
Could you please glaze Wizard? I mean, he's been hitting his shots, man. I don't know what to say. I just wish like the camera doesn't really see it a lot. Like the mirror round he played against on the waiting room, the last map was fucking nuts from him. It was great. It was really good. A lot of pros been doing the spawn peek lately. It's more of like a pre-fire spawn peek to like just get lucky or just get some damage off. Sets Ram again. Last time another top down clear. Last time Deadshot was on the rat, did really well. This time it's Wizard again. White stairs going for that C4 pick, but he's gonna surely fall back to play conservative here. I don't think Deadshot's gonna actually roam this time. They're gonna play for 5v5 execute this time. I think Los are counting on that. Mozzie ban for Los. They've been fucked by Deadshot's Mozzie play. Fnatic ban the Ying.
I'm failing to see an identity of why they're different from
Ying is a good ban here because that my ban means that they can kind of go for a bunch of like, you know, Ying projectile plays and stuff.
They're not super good at executing. They're like a bit of everything, but I'm lacking like the identity. And I feel like the operator bans almost show it because there's no key operators being utilized the same way as most
MPX on Tuberel?
Yeah.
If only you knew, my son. If only you knew what Wizard switching to MPX on Tuberel did for Fnatic. Round 7-7, Fnatic versus G2 to qualify for the EWC.
Just because of the stack of bombs
only you knew, my son.
Brought to the table. We need to see maximum value here from the Twitch and IQ combo.
Oh, and it does look like without the roam, it looks like MYBR lows are a lot more comfortable.
And these yokai drones.
And with the nade here, they just need to shoot like a panel into the soft floor and then like roll the nade into the soft panel. They can break that they can break that CAG charge.
Horizontally rather, and it's gonna break the floor past the wall as well.
There's an Echo, Shielding, and Rice here. They do see him on the cam. I wonder if they can roll a nade onto Rice. That should be a free kill if they can get Vert on him, honest to God. Nuxka has nades. They have the Echo on Rice. They can nade him and hold his runaway. They're going for Sync's plant. Sync's plant senses are set up. Or are they faking Sync's going bake? They're faking Sync's going bake. They're going to put up the senses or drop down mining side and go for bake. Let's see if Fnatic fall for it or not.
This should just be a relatively free plant.
I mean, they're not going for it though, Pengu. They're going for bakery side. It's a good Goyo. Beautiful. Oh, but they find Smith. Smith kind of missed positions because he thought it was going to be backside.
But we've seen them
good fake by Los.
Fnatic still have very much a real chance of winning this round with 30 seconds left
to play.
Holding
the red hall pusher from Vert.
HP, they spent all the util earlier on the back portions. This frontal attack is very limited. Smoke goes out. Dark
Eyes crouched in.
There is 2 C4s. When this
good awareness from him though.
Finds the kill. Devil with the second.
Oh, Los good strat actually.
There's a bit of life. I was worried for a second, but they get a round on the board regardless.
Nuxka has better Pro League results than you if you correct for your fluke major. Yo, you're right, bro. If you take away the one thing I did, I do in fact have nothing else. Thank you, Dapper. I remember now. I won NAL. I won domestic league. Nuxka don't got a domestic league win. Oh, thank God. Nuxka, okay, this is going to be crazy. Nuxka is better than Yardi.
The defender is looking at them. Not much is gonna happen, but they have to respect.
Nuxka has done more than Yardi because Yardi never qualified for an event, and Nuxka has qualified for multiple events.
So this is very clearly
oh my fucking God.
Control, top floor.
Wow, that's so fucked up, man.
Going to a plant position. So once again, it might be our lowest. You're saying we need to.
Well, now you guys know. If you have anything you want to say, if you're in a fart with Yardi on Twitter, you could just tell him Nuxka's done more than you.
Against themselves a little bit up against the
holy shit.
Posted 4 downstairs. There's a lot of obstacles.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it's really telling looking at the MIBR Los lineup. What they do and don't respect out of Fnatic.
Yeah.
The one thing they really respect is flanks. Because they've got both the Nomad and the Gridlock.
Dude, he keeps flanking us.
Yeah, but interestingly, they're not bringing any util to deal with Mira. They're not bringing any util to find players, to execute on players. Obviously, Ying is banned, Capitao is banned, but yeah, Lion, Dockerbee, Solid Snake, Deimos are all left open.
Yeah, what I'm seeing right now in the lineup, just like as a final comment on it, is I'm seeing a lot of things that's great when they have the map control. But how are they gonna get the map control, right? Let's say they clear top floor.
T2 pros.
What's not to love? But like you said, how do they deal with the mirror windows? How do they clear piano, stock, top floor cocktail? I don't know. But when you look at the attack and lineup, that's what they need to do because they have Ram, they have Sophia, they have flank watchers. They need to take top floor control. They're on the piano repels, half the round burned away, nothing gained, waiting for a run out, waiting for a flank somewhere, hopping on their drones. And guess what Fnatic are doing? Nothing. Because they don't need to do anything right now. They're chilling.
You're right. Fnatic have been so active on their defense, so aggressive and keen to jump out. As I say that, they do it.
Yeah, that white stairs jump out back in style, it looks like. It's just the best jump out with the shortest jump out. I think teams need to focus on putting more claymores on that one.
Fnatic retain their advantage.
The only other thing you can do is a shotgun jump out cocktail window.
It does not matter.
I don't think it's that good.
Nox is nearby. The red corridor 90.
You can
found.
You can trade.
Oh my god, dead shot. That shot is
Triple
actually dicking these guys down on Cafe.
On the bomb side.
He is in sight and he is in case. And any team has vert, he has to plant fireplace side, I think.
Still so winnable here.
Are they going to come down to collapse on him though?
Dare I say favored for them.
They can make vert through freezer here to look onto that. Oh, they have no vert for that.
Are actually very much separated. They
actually not undoable for Dark Eyes, but they're doubling up. They just need to time the double up gunfights perfectly together. Dark Eyes trying to get a 1 before they do collapse on him 2v1, but he's just shot from the hallway. Or one Fnatic. Hey, Fett, love you in your stream. Let's fucking go, dude.
Round of defense on the board for Fnatic as MIBR have one final chance to conjure up a little bit of valiance before the half will close.
And it's good how they got inside the bomb side and got a couple of kills, but again, from the top-down perspective, no pressure, right? I didn't see it execute. I didn't see a game plan happen in the server. They never took piano. They never contested cocktail. They're on the window repels. Guess what? Wizard jumps out the window. SMG 11 in hand, gets a kill. Not supposed to happen, but there's no punishment because guess what? There was no air jab.
Esports professional are people who compete for salaries, prize pools, and sponsors. So yes, T2 Pro. All right, guys. Oh, sorry, Duffley. All right, chat. Who wants to be on Fett Esports? I'll pay you $5 a month, and you can call yourself a pro.
Fnatic have done the things that they need to do, and that's it. It might be our lows. They have fallen short on these attacks, and if you want to go to a match,
all right. I have guys. Snez Ace, you now are a pro player. ASAP Hacks, you're now a pro player. Nav, you're a pro player. Ridley, you're a pro player. Meluz, you're also a pro player. Guys, you're all pros. All right, I want you to put pro in your bio. You're a pro Siege player, guys. And then we're gonna qualify tomorrow for. Hold on, Chad. I'll make us play in this. We're gonna play in America's Gaming League Season 5. Okay? Chat, you heard? We will be playing in America's Gaming League Season 5. And because we're in a league for a prize pool, getting paid $5 a month salary, we're not pro. We are now pro.
If you're not trying to play a Solid Snake or a Shield. We do have the Blackbeard here for the final round of attack of MIBR.
Good. Let's see what the plan is then. I would love a step-by-step. Again, there's no real counter for the mirror. I mean, you can certainly say Ibanez Kairos is a counter, but that can be dealt with relatively easily if you play in piano or have any sort of denial or impact grenades. In this case, they could just Asami off an angle, run in, shoot them, but we'll see what happens later on. C4 downstairs, Fnatic playing the layers, a classic style on Cafe, using the verticality. You say, hey guys, go on piano, C4 below. Go into cocktails, C4 below. And on paper, what Fnatic they want to do in this round is just get one kill with any of their 3 C4s, and they're happy. Then they get the 5v4, they play first hole, they play downstairs.
They take piano control. I think they want to go for a mining plant. They need to make vert over the train player. They also need to open its hatch.
This is in such a pivotal position here. Sandwich between the two bomb sites on his pulse scanner.
It looks like Azami wants to retake into piano here, but I think the retake plan has failed. It threw Azamis for the cut in, but it looks like Low still had angles onto Azami. I mean, Smith will just probably have to go play on basement here, but I think they're scared from last time when the player cut them off going to the basement.
And if they're in Cigar, they can watch that pick.
Or no, that was against the other team. That was Al Ula against SR. Never mind.
Then they can SCAR off the
I'm stupid as fuck.
And then they can keep progressing. But then we're talking about the timer. 60
I mean, they need to
seconds
fucking make
left.
Vert on
There's
mining
Low
if they
C4
want to start going for
downstairs.
this shit,
Now,
bro.
guess what? Citizen gets permanent cam watching duty, utilizing those Valkyrie cams to get
Oh, that's a good C4. Okay, no more C4 for going basement then. Smith has to play inside and rat around side now. There's Vert being made on him. It's really hard to play and train with Vert. He leaves. He leaves for that reason.
They
have no harbor for any like threat or drop on train hatch though, so I guess like they failed to watch that Vert retake as possible. There's a player bottom right stairs. That should be win con. Bottom right stairs and pillar control is win con for Fnatic here. They might be able to play Heaven really aggressively.
Strong way of isolating these players that have been playing inside of Train before.
And yeah, they need to play Heaven.
Escape into Fireplace, into the other bomb site. Not enough control here from MIBR Los. It's 15
Nux tries to get into sight. There is a player in basement.
A big opportunity now.
He's protected.
Dark misses his shots. Devastated. Now our
Ford also has feet hold from to tuck up here. Wait for Nux to put the bomb down. Nux needs to plant soon. Yo, Nux Oh wait, good plant spot. Not bad plant spot. You know what? But he's dead. He's dead. They lost. Oh my god.
The plan is denied. Fnatic dominate 5-1 on the defensive cafe, just 2 rounds away from sending MIBR Los into the lower bracket.
It's so convincing as well, every single round. Nox is solo on the bomb side with the Blackbeard holding F, praying that somehow they don't shut him down, that no C4 gets tossed his way, then he walks into the bomb side. There are 2 other attackers upstairs, looking down the vertical angles, almost baiting, trying to get a single kill. You gotta get in the action, guys. Your teammate is by the bomb side, fighting for his dear life. And the highlight package will show it all. It's been individual moments by Fnatic, team victories from Fnatic. They have been better at every step of the way.
What the fuck is my cat doing?
MIBR Los' map pick. This isn't Fortress, this is Cafe. But it's the same result.
Yeah, Fnatic have really leaned into this chaotic play style, and they have used it to run rings around MIBR Los. 5-1 is such a devastating pill to swallow here for MIBR.
I mean, they gotta go.
It's peasy. They get the summon ads. Ethan Eagle, they get the summon ads. Appreciate it, man.
Like, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty confident this is a 2-0 in the books.
I think the Lowe's team is actually quite good. I just think they low-key need a player upgrade. But I think, like, the rumor is they're getting it. The rumor is they're getting fucking Dotas. And if you know Dota, Dotas is disgusting from W7M Fluxo.
Qualified for an international event with this roster at all, not since they had an Australian team 6 years ago. That is everything. For a player like Deadshot, who spent so much time in the
Dotas and Cons. That's not a bad team, actually.
Doomed to
Cons
qualify every event. And then
who they dropping? The rumor is Nuxka and Dark Eyes.
Every single time. For a player like Citizen, who has been bouncing around between different teams, drama-filled region swaps. For a player like DPEC, who remembers what it was like to lift the major trophy 4 years ago.
If you made a pro team, would you give Mingo a chance to get into your team?
It
depends.
To leave for greener pastures.
Depends who's available. But if, yeah, probably. If I had to pick T2 players, probably Mingo, bro.
He's still a fraud.
I would definitely pick him up. But if I had like, if I had good salary and I had like any of my old teammates wanting to play with me instead of their current team, yeah, fucking take them instantly.
Just because of the years of anguishment that they suffered in Fnatic, you know.
Poor guy.
Poor
guy. What can he do?
He's doing good
to regain public trust.
I spoke to him a couple different times. We speak about the roster situation and like what they need as a team, and he always told me that they needed like a shield player. And I was like, but who are you gonna get? You're a bottom EML team.
Have you heard of this 22-year-old Ukrainian fella called Smith?
Apparently now I do. I have heard about it, right? And then I swear to God, when they qualified for EWC or maybe it was either when they qualified or after we cast them one of the days. It's after we cast them.
Yeah, I remember.
He
who the hell is this guy?
And he was like, so Smith on shield, huh? Eye emoji. And I was like, you got your shield player.
Yeah.
You got your shield player.
I love that.
So, no, I feel like they have finally, and it took so long, but they finally found the players that they were missing. Not the starter, not the experience necessarily. Yes, they have Deadshot and Citizen, whatever, but the roles in which the individual can fulfill. whether it's going to be the solo confidence, the backstep lurking, the proper IGL, the shield player. Also, first map where we don't see a shield ban here from MIBR low, so leaving the Monty open, every other shield with it, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before that Monty will come into action, because Monty thrives on Cafe, especially top floor attacks.
I mean, Fnatic only need 2 rounds of attack here. They got 4 on Fortress, by the way.
Yeah.
And yes, Cafe is a different kettle of fish, but I do very much think that this is the real deal here from Fnatic. They actually mirror MIBR Los's bans. They get rid of the Castle and the Wamai. And funnily enough, MIBR Los actually playing very similar lineup to what we saw out of Fnatic. Azami, Mira, Mozzie, and Aruni, all operators that Fnatic lean into very heavily on their own defensive side. And I think as a result, Fnatic will be very familiar with what it's like to counter them. Yeah. Also funny to see Nomad Gridlock. I talked a lot of smack about that, but it's being brought here as
Either
well.
You gotta keep doing it now, or you gotta back down. What do you choose? Do you fight back on this? Or?
Well, like Fnatic are running it, even the MIBR ran it like every single round.
But they run solo state too, so they're forgiven, right?
Oh my god, yes, Wizard, give me my first prediction locked in too.
That's the difference.
Give me my first reaction. Oh my god, Wizard, yes, just get a blessed wallbang on this guy.
Pretty well here, opening pick.
I have no problem with them running flank watch as long
Yo,
as they're
do
not
a repel, just repel, bait his ass out. Fuck it, do it. Wizard, hop on that repel and just act like you're going up.
I mean, we look at this again.
Did you see him?
On the windows, the doors, the hatches, and remember our lows, they are starved for intel.
Alright, they look like they want to go for this.
Dark is moving around.
Nano side over. They found the player inside
no
freezer.
Scanner like we saw before. There's no. Well, there's a drone.
Looks like they want to power out.
There's an air gap.
No, but
White side, no. They found the white player. They used the opportunity to retake up wide because the Nomad wasn't actively watching White Stairs Cup. But that means
there's a lot of info here for Fnatic.
The lack of presence first floor means Fnatic get to take it to first floor here, which is exactly what they're doing. So they literally pulled the fuck out of MIBR Los. They made it seem like a top good. They pulled all of MIBR Los up into reinforcing that top hold. Now they go for horizontal. And now Plant's just going down inside dining. Is it covered though? Is it covered from White though? Oh, there's no one on bottom White Stairs to deny that plan. Plant just goes down. Yeah, they put too many bodies top floor. They got pulled. They got completely pulled.
The plan has been confirmed. Fnatic can retake post-plant positions from outside. They still have Smiths on this shield. He'll find a second. Daffo up against the world. 1v3. I don't care how good this DMR is, mate. There is no universe where he's getting it
6-1.
done. Fnatic, 1 round from phase 2 of the play-ins.
Trico, they get this over to Trico, they get this over to
It's really getting there now from IBR Lows because they need this to start turning around. I keep seeing the same thing though. When we're on Fortress, I was saying on Fnatic they need to play together and have 2 people fight 1. We're seeing on Belows fighting on the bomb site, the smoke and the mute or whatever by the journal getting double grenaded, cabinet broken, swung by a Blackbeard.
Yo, this is sick though.
Cocktail.
Look at this shit.
What? Fighting what? Stopping who? Nothing.
Smelling
the bomb site is on fire.
Wait, that's kind of sick though, no?
You have a water bucket and you're not using it. Use the bucket. Put out the fire. Help your teammate, please. It's a bit baity.
Yeah.
And they're paying the consequences massively. And it's not the first, second, or third time this has happened. It's almost every round in Cafe. Somebody from MBR Lows is watching his teammates suffer.
Spoit pole dancer, stripper pole spoit.
But they aren't.
Yeah.
Beast mode, man. Wait, that's so creative though, no, chat. That's like W graphic design, chat.
One on your own map pick.
Stop glazing AI. I'd be very sad if Kubi actually used AI, but I don't think he uses AI.
Showing us a taste of the Fnatic that knocked G2 out of contest. They're showing us a taste.
I just got double knee surgery yesterday, and I'm deciding to watch it today. Holy shit! I hope your knees are recovering okay, man.
That's better. This is not the same Fnatic that we saw get 7-0'd by GK.
That was gonna be a heavy basement, or sorry, bottom floor bunker strategy.
They have finally refine
2K to keep that house closed. Goyos to waste time, smokes to stop the plant for a backside take. Send splits Ash, no vert though. They have breach charges if they want to do top recruit, but this looks more like a bakery fast through prep.
That best of 3 will be the end of their
Will it be though?
And right now they have that parachute.
I mean, never mind. They're going up for clear.
Then maybe that gives you a bit of mental comfort. But once that's gone, once it's do or die, that's the question.
Take top 4 control. They have breach charges to make the vert.
In that scenario,
You cut off the bakery rotate and also backside as well.
Deadshot is dancing middle of the building.
That vert's gonna be able to see on the bakery rotate. They found the player break. The dark eyes just no ears. No ears, 5 senses gone, no perception.
What happens when Deadshot has 0 respect left for his opponent. He's not watching his flank. He's not worried about anything.
Yeah, that's true. Deadshot's just kind of moving like he's just flying through the map right now. He's literally playing in creative mode.
If anybody walks up, they're gonna be dead. And because they already got the opening pick, they're gonna feel desperate for a play. Drone shot. The scan came out. Perez will know of where Solid Snake is, but it works both ways. And just a matter of
I'll get that first prediction for me, Fnatic.
Break open the hatch, and then Fnatic can go for a backside take down the hatch. They can go for a bakery with the shield later if they want to. They got options, and they got time.
Yeah, it's patience here for Fnatic. They don't need to overextend. Play the slow game, try and find out where these final positions are. Perez and Nux, both positions revealed by Wizard here on the red stairs, who is in such a deadly position, and that F2 will tear apart anyone that tries to contest him in close range. When it comes down to an execute, Citizens sends walls will be helpful. Smiths as well.
Sends walls come up, it drops the block, or blocks it drops, sorry, C4 is ripped.
Prepped by Dash.
I think this will be a really great C4.
A smoke goes out as well for a trade-off. Timing is everything.
Wait for the drop sound. Is he gonna fake the drop sound though? Blitz can fake the drop sound.
As long as possible, waiting for the sound cue.
He knows that Dash has that C4 out.
Here it comes.
Here comes the C4.
He hears it. He tosses it
out. What shot out of midair? From above.
Massive play.
And now Blitz in, planning on sinks now. What's a retake from Los? Where's the smokes?
The plant is going down.
They land the smokes. They land it. Is Smith tanking it? Wow. Tanks it through the plant. And now Vert on sinks. It's GG's. They have Vert win con. There's no chance. Fnatic make it next to play-ins phase 2. They look so good. Holy shit, W Fnatic chat. W Fnatic. W Fnatic.
A massive performance.
Holy shit.
Through the bracket of their group here in the play-ins.
Beast mode, Fnatic beast mode.
And through to phase 2. They knock MIBR Los down into that lower bracket, and now they will play for elimination tomorrow. Whereas Fnatic now find themselves in such a beautiful
King Zero beating CAG? Come on, bro. Chinese greatness right here.
For such a long time. All it took was one more roster change to finally break through. And a 7-1 domination over MIBR Los is one
Fnatic, alright, chat.
Hey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Hey. Wake. Did I wake you up? Does anyone even watch these videos awake? To the end, all the way through? Let me know. I don't actually know. I think that anyone who watches these videos till the end is probably sleeping. Do you put this video on and then go to sleep? Or do you wake up and it's playing? Or does it play while you sleep and you never even know you watched it? You're asleep just intaking Fnatic Pro League. Interesting. Well, it's late. Gotta wake up early for the games tomorrow, so good night.